Well, sit down. Sit on the microphone. And let's make them.
Sit it on down. Yeah.
Sexy red.
Yeah, for
bro,
sure.
she masterminded.
Are you kidding me?
She masterminded that shit.
What the fuck did she say? Does she
Oh.
let guys eat her on her period?
Yeah, she said that. Yeah, she said somebody earned the red. Hey, D, do you know what Red Wings means?
I do it on the period.
Ugh,
Do you know what Red
Red
Wings?
Yuck.
Do you know what earning your Red Wings mean?
Have
you heard that? Yeah. Do you know why they say that?
Eating on the
I know,
period?
but do you know why they
Why?
coined the term Red
Ooh.
Wings?
Why?
Because when you're done, it looks like wings.
I would love to see a picture of that though. Not gonna lie, like
Is it
someone's face.
recording now?
Right, they're just like smiling.
recording?
Yeah.
Yep.
That
Yep.
paper go, hey. No, real quick though, before we go into it. Sexy red is fucking smart. You
No, she
use
is.
everything they saying, you play their ass.
Hey, look, listen. I'm not gonna sit here and hit on Sexy Red. In the beginning, I was like, oh my god, this girl's like, come on, this is wrong.
Right.
But then like I started watching what she did, right? Because I'm
fucking
watching.
smart.
I'm watching a
Marketing
lot of
genius.
people say all this craziness about her, and then I see she turned around and she started doing everything that everybody said she was. I was like,
Putting
I know
tens on
what
it.
you're doing. I know what you're doing.
Yep.
And it was genius. It was.
She's like, fuck it, people are saying this about me. I'm gonna show you 10
Right.
times.
Because in reality, when she probably goes home and she closes that door, kicks the shoes off her corn riddled feet. You know,
Not corn riddled feet.
she said she got corn all over them.
She said that?
Now there was an
I
interview with
didn't know she said that.
Waldo and Gilly interview. If you go back and watch their, I believe it's their latest episode, she put her feet in the camera. She was like this, right? She was like,
Oh my god!
and
The dangling
she was like,
corn
look,
foots.
look. She put it in Waldo's face too. He was like,
Hey,
Oh
Sexy
my
red, a
God.
freak. She's
bro,
a
I
freak
was
for sure.
dead. I was watching that shit. I love those guys, by the way. Shout out Waldo and Gilly.
Who is
She's a
she?
freak for
Who
sure.
is she? Let me see. Was it academics that had her on his stream, or was it someone else?
Was it recent or?
And they
was
were
it-
like rating how she looks. Like, yeah, no, this was like probably months ago.
Hey, look, I'll put it this way: for any dude to do a segment on rating a woman and how she looks,
Or she was right there too. Like, what
but
was it?
if
Who was it?
I wouldn't be surprised if it's academics, because I'm gonna say this right now: academics is a
No,
bitch.
it's that other guy.
You heard me, D. He's a bitch. Academics is a bitch, D.
Yeah, he is very problematic.
You can't say that on YouTube, sir. If you're gonna post,
It's been said.
they're gonna.
It's been said.
We're
been
gonna
said.
lose
Sorry.
like a $50,000.
He said what he said. You
It's
know,
been said.
He
he said what he said.
No, but academics is
No,
definitely
it was
bitch.
that white guy that's friends with Kai.
Oh, you talking about Aiden Ross?
Yes,
Yeah,
she was
Aiden
on
Ross, yep.
his stream, and he
Okay.
had called academics like 1 to 10. What would you
Doesn't
rate?
surprise me.
And she was sitting right next to him, but he didn't tell academics that she was sitting right next to him.
Oh shit.
And yeah, it was crazy. I was like, oh my god, why would you do that? But
See, I don't have issue. I've watched some of Aiden Ross's stuff, and he's like 21 years old, 22 years old, something
I
like
don't
that.
even know. I just saw that. I never watched
Yeah, so
any of his
he's
stuff.
so his background, he's a really young dude. He came up with like Kai and those streamers and stuff like that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So he's like, I think 20, 21 years old. So there's a lot of things he does where I'm like, yeah, 2021, I'd probably do all that.
Yeah.
So I don't fault him for a lot of things. Now there's some things I'm
He's
like,
so young, 21. Sheesh.
Andrew Tate tried to mentor him for a little while.
Really? That is insane.
Andrew
Wow.
Tate saw something in Aiden and tried to mentor him a little bit.
Yeah.
But Aiden, at 21 years old, if you would have told me like I'm gonna be your mentor, right? Some older dude mentor, I'm like, yeah, get fucked.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I can play
Okay.
along.
Anyways. Yeah. It's like la 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 la.
About you,
Yeah.
D, 20 years old, 21 years old, man. You have a mentor?
21. Man, I love learning, so I wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna do what I'm doing. I'm gonna still do what I do because at 21 you're gonna be a hard head. But then when you mess up, you're gonna think about that mentor and say like, damn, they was right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hold on, real quick though. What were you doing at 20, 21 years old?
Yeah. Queer and quiet.
Yeah,
ones,
actually,
well,
quick question.
I was out. We was hitting up the clubs, getting money, man.
Wow.
We was doing it all, selling drugs, doing all the bad shit that you're not supposed to do. The shit that they say do not, you're not supposed to do anything with drugs. We was doing the completely opposite.
When he says drugs, he means hugs.
Life of Chicago, and then just getting down for my family. You young, dumb, as they say. You know what I'm saying? You ain't thinking. Like I said, you listen every time. I will listen to people, But then I would do what I do because you with your homies and you like, man, you get what I'm saying? Because they like, man. But then once you mess up, you think about it coming in your head like, damn, they was right. And then you do it again and fuck up again. And you like, damn, they was right. Until you fucking just be like, change. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So that shit is beating in you like, come on.
She right, till it's beating in you. You like, fuck it, I gotta change.
Yeah.
Leah, what about you? 2021, what were you doing?
Me? Man, I was a flight attendant.
Oh
shit.
Yeah, I was a flight attendant when I was 21, and then I was doing that for 5 years. But I kind of always had an older mindset, so I was never like out here wilding in the streets, just doing crazy shit. Like, and
It'd be
plus,
some bad flight attendants.
I've been
I ain't
around.
gonna hold you.
No,
Some
yeah.
bad flight
Oh yeah, we're
I'll
cute.
be on the plane trying to go
There's
to
some
sleep.
real
Like,
cute
shit,
ones.
she keep walking past. I can't go to sleep.
Yeah, no. So I was doing that, and then I just been around a whole bunch of older people, so I just had that older mindset already. So I think now that's why I'm wilding in my 30s, because I'm like, I didn't get a chance to wild in my 20s.
So
I'm like,
dirty 30s.
you dirty motherfucking 30s.
Hey,
But it's crazy because
motherfuckers on the plane ask for extra water cups. Can I get extra
no,
water?
look,
That's D'Angelo's
I've
bet.
messed-
You did my last flight. They didn't give me water, so I should get another water.
I've come across all kinds of
Your little
people,
games, D.
and that also matured me more. So yeah, in my 20s, I was chilling, and I was locked up in prison.
Damn, you was? See, that's why I say, y'all be looking at these
No,
pretty faces.
I was with someone that was prison.
Say that again?
I was with someone. It felt like I was in prison.
Say that again? You was
No.
with someone that was
It
in
felt like
prison?
I was in prison.
And
Yeah.
it
No.
felt like you was in prison.
Felt like she was in prison.
It felt like I was. Yeah. I couldn't do anything. I was super young. He was super older than me. So, like he was kind
They
of.
like him older, y'all. That's why we never had a chance
Very
back then.
controlled.
Well,
They wanted older niggas with beards. I
should
ain't
I
have a
go
beard
into
back
this?
then.
Because it's the thing for that, though.
I ain't have a beard back then, so I wouldn't have got approved. You know what I'm saying?
This guy,
Get
this guy told me he was my age, but I ended up finding out later that he was 12 years
the
older
finesse
than me.
been real.
Shit.
But he looked super young, So I was
So-
like, oh yeah, I was like 18. And he told me he was 22 or 23 at the time. So
And
I'm
how
like,
old was he?
he was actually 30
He
when
was
I was
30.
18.
Order
How'd
in
you
the
find
court.
out?
Order in the court. Order in the court.
Let me tell you.
So
how I
what
found
you are
out.
saying, Liah The Doll, that you were underage, and he was over the age, drinking and driving.
Yeah. Drinking and motherfucking
So basically,
driving with the fucking can.
we
in
trying to
your hand.
we trying to fuck with Diddy and Kels. These
Oh my
niggas been
God.
doing this shit in real life, and
Hey,
they still
oh
on
my
street.
God.
Hey, Diddy, speak for yourself on the Diddy.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Look, you keep that Diddy bopping over there, bro.
No.
Ain't no Diddy
Yo, I'm
bopping.
just saying, if you're gonna
No
lock
Diddy.
up,
No
if you're gonna lock
Diddy.
up everybody, if you're gonna lock up R. Kelly and Diddy, gotta lock up everybody. She just said the nigga lied his age.
He
These niggas still out there
did.
probably right now living a life like la da da da
Well,
da.
how'd you find out?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you. So this must have been like maybe 2 years after we were together, and I'm like, no, I'm wrong. This was years after. This is crazy. Years after. And I think he was like 26 or turning 27 in my mind. I'm like, how does it feel to be almost 30? Like, I'm joking around because I'm super young. I'm like, how does it feel to be almost 30? And he's like, what are you talking about? I'm already 30. Da, da, da. I'm like, huh? He's like, yeah, I'm 30 something. And I'm like, but you told me when we met that you were 22 or 23. He was like, no, I didn't. I'm like, so why would I make that up? Like, why would I make up your age? Especially if I'm 18, you said you were 22, 23. Like, it didn't matter to me because that's like close together.
Right.
If you said you were 30, I would remember. Like, what do you mean?
No.
He was like, no. I've been this. I never told you I was this. I was like, I have the text messages to prove it. We were arguing the whole time on his birthday. I was like,
Now,
In
how
a
old?
situation like
Oh,
that,
you
though,
called the nigga up on his birthday. That's the quick coldest way to
no,
catch a
we
nigga.
were out to eat. And I was like, how does it
Nigga,
feel to
let
be
her
almost
age there.
30? And he's like, what? I'm already 30. I'm like,
Was it just y'all two?
yeah. And we argued the whole time.
what would keep you together with somebody because that would lie about an age? What was it that was like, damn, man, is it with the investment that you already had?
Just the time we had, and I don't know, I was kind of like stuck. I felt stuck.
Damn. But you know what? That gets dangerous, though, right?
That's
I
that
was
honey
young. I
love.
was
That's that
so
honey love
young,
R. Kelly was
too.
talking
I
about.
would-
That honey love is different.
But see,
I
here's
must
the
have
thing,
been
though.
like 20, maybe like 23 or 24 at the time. Maybe 23.
Oh, you was 23?
Yeah.
Oh, so he legal.
I
then.
met
He
him
good.
when I was
He
18.
good.
No. I met him when I was 18. He was 30 already.
D. 18 is still legal age. by
Well, I
the way.
guess
By the way.
I guess the man said, Lil Wayne them was performing in colleges, hitting college girls. You get what I'm saying? I guess what he did, ladies and gentlemen, we don't have a case on this man. She was legal.
I was very legal, but I'm saying like I was 18 and he was 30, and I thought he was 23 or 22 at the time. I forgot. which one.
But
So
you know what? Though, but how many times does that happen? Like for real? Like how many times does that happen where an older dude tells a girl that he meets that's like 18, 19 years old, say like he's like, shit, I need to do a little scam here.
Like, is that a
22
real
years old.
thing? Is that a real thing? Do people do that? Like, older men, like if they meet 17, 18, whatever, they lie about their age. Like, is that a real thing?
Well, I think it is. But here's the deal. I'm 34 years old. There's no way in hell I'm gonna try pulling somebody who's 19, 20 and telling them I'm that age, right?
Yeah.
Now, if I was in my single life, I'd be like, I'm 34 years old. What's good? You know, like that.
No, for real though. Like, I mean, I don't get it, but I mean, hey, to each their own. But yeah, he told me like.
So I see.
He told me that though. I was like, and then I was pissed when I was like, "What do you like? I'm not lying about this. Like, why would I make that up?"
See, the thing is, he got caught in a lie. You was legal. He caught you driving a Regal. Legal driving a Regal. You get what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
That's a nice car.
He seen what he seen. He liked what he liked. You know, he was like, he knew he seen that potential. She's Liah The Doll. You didn't even know. This nigga
I didn't even know it at the time.
You know what I'm saying? This nigga,
I was.
So what this nigga is now, like 50?
Damn, he'll see that. He was born in math. Yeah, he's like 44.
Liah out to eat top. She didn't even get to say happy birthday. She talking about, I know what I said.
No,
your ass said.
I'm like joking around because at that age, like
23.
when you're in your early 20s, people who are like almost to their 30s, is like, oh, you're 30, you know, that's so old. But now you're in 30s, like that's not old shit.
Well, okay, going off that, that leads me. Speaking of Diddy, that leads me to Diddy. Like, it makes you think. What are some of the things that he has said to these people, to these artists, to get them to a place like? Let's say example for Carisha. I don't think she likes being called Young Miami anymore. She likes Carisha.
Carisha.
Right? What? Because I'm not buying the whole she unfollowed him. They're not talking anymore. I'm not buying that.
No.
I'm gonna say this though.
Somebody caught her up on her Finsta. Did you see that?
What happened?
I didn't see that.
So this is around the time that like the first allegations started swirling around about Diddy, and people were like on him hard, like Carisha, like you're with him, blah blah blah. And somebody noticed a Finsta that she has, and Saucy Santana was actually following it. So people were like putting two and two together, like that's her Finsta. And she had posted a picture of him and her, like the Bobby and Whitney of this world. Bobby and Whitney, you guys are the Bobby and Whitney of. Wait, how does that even make you the Bobby and Whitney?
But would you want that title?
But I'm saying though, I mean, Bobby and Whitney were great. Separately, together, they were crazy. Whatever, drugs. Who cares,
but
right?
Let's think about Bobby and Whitney of this generation, right?
Yeah.
If you go back and think about what people are saying, it was Whitney who got Bobby into all the shit. Yeah. So they saying Carisha is getting Diddy into
I'm
all
saying,
shit?
like, what do you mean? Because it's like, when people think of Bobby and Whitney, they think of, oh, this crazy couple who were on drugs and just was doing crazy shit, saying crazy shit on interviews and in public, whatever. But it's like, you guys don't even do that in public. You like, there's no headline or nothing where they're like, oh my God, Carisha and Diddy are doing crazy shit in public, like saying like on drugs and crazy shit. So I didn't understand that analogy. I was like, oh. Right.
You never, if you think about it, you never really saw anything negative about them in public while they were out together.
Yeah.
It was only what was going on behind closed doors.
Right.
D, what would you have done if you're around in their group behind closed doors, crazy shit going down? What does Mr. D. Williams do?
And what do you mean? So I'm with who now?
Carisha and Diddy.
Yeah.
Behind closed doors.
Somebody found her Finsta and posted it on social media. Like, and she's like parading around Diddy. Meanwhile, everyone's like going in like about the whole Diddy and all that stuff.
Now, what would I do if I'm locked up in the room with them?
Wait, where's your mind at?
I mean, I didn't say locked up in a room, but sure.
Right.
We'll go with it.
We see where his mind is.
What did he say? What did Steve say? What did you say?
I said, what would you do if you were in that circle with Diddy and Carisha, and then all the craziness that's going on right now? What are you doing while you're in that circle?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of loyal, so I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I gotta keep it real, man. If I fuck with you and it's a whole bunch of accusations going on, at the end of the day, until you found guilty, it's just all, he say, she say. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So if I fuck with y'all and everybody's saying this and that about y'all,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go to the end. Now, if you motherfuckers become guilty, then I'm gonna be like, y'all bogus. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Y'all ain't have to do that. Now, as far as when Diddy beat the girl in the hallway, I'm gonna have to fall back.
Cassie.
I gotta fall back.
What do you mean fall back?
I gotta fall back. Like, I wouldn't fuck with him. Only because.
Okay, I was like,
only
that's
because
real footage.
He dragged her by the head, stumped her out. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't approve of that. I got a daughter, so like, I gotta
But you
fall
know
back.
what though, man? When the first lawsuit came out, I bought it right away because you know we come from that era where we watched Diddy on the reality TV shows, making the band, you know, all that shit, right? And from when I'd watched those, I remember even thinking at a young age, I'm like, man, this guy's real sensitive, man. Like anytime anybody says something to him, he gets all upset, like real, like a
He was
ego bruise. You
he
know what I'm
was
saying?
brutal on that show,
And he was brutal.
and that should have showed you right there who he is. Like,
Right.
but people are like, oh, it's Diddy. You know, that's just how he is. Let's
She right.
sweep
He
it
got
under the
mad 'cause they
rug.
got the wrong
You know, they're
cheesecake.
like, oh, whatever.
right.
Like what?
That motherfucker got
But
mad because they got the wrong cheesecake.
now everyone's surprised all of a sudden. All of a sudden.
We
Right.
should have known when he got mad about that cheesecake with them. He's the type of man, when he gets power, he abused power.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying? You got to think about this. When he
Yeah.
probably was with Biggie and all that, he ain't had that power like that, right? Because it's Biggie. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, you use that power. Like, when I seen when he was on a video and he was beefing with Jada Kiss and them, right? He said, pull up then, pull up. Motherfucker should have pulled up.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's get down then.
Yeah.
Like, they making this nigga feel like he a god or something. You get what I'm saying? Come on, we finna get down.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But I feel, but they probably don't want to wrestle the nigga. You know what I'm saying? They probably wrestle him. He probably fall on top. Anything can go
He's
wrong.
so deep in the industry. I feel like that's just how it is. Like even with Jay-Z, no one's
Yep.
gonna go up
Yep.
against Jay-Z. He's so high up there.
You know what though? I'm gonna just say it though. I've never, when it comes to Jay-Z, I've never put him on the list of a greatest this or greatest that, like how everybody did when I was growing up, right?
I don't. I just had this conversation with somebody. I'm like, I don't like Jay-Z.
Right.
No offense. No offense.
Right. He
but-
was, you know, his music. I'm not gonna be a hater about it. Like his music
Yeah.
was just never my speed. Hey, you know, congrats on the success he's had. This
yeah.
and that.
Little bops here
Right.
and there.
But I don't feel like, you know, I just had a conversation, like you were saying, just having a conversation. I just had a conversation from a dude who grew up in the East Coast.
Right.
And he was like, even in the East Coast, man, he goes, we're all on Wu-Tang Clan and, you know, Q-Tip, you know, like all
Yeah.
these greats, like, you know, Quad, all them, like the political
Right.
lyricists.
Right.
And they said, and everyone there says Jay-Z was jocking everyone's style coming up.
Have you heard about the Pimp C and Jay-Z situation?
No, I haven't heard about this.
Shout out to Pimp C. Rest in peace. I love
Hey, same
Pimp
here.
C.
Rest in peace.
I love Pimp C.
Pimp C.
But yeah, so I was watching something and they were saying like, what's that one song that they have together? It was like a whole
Big
bunch
Pimpin'?
of. Was it Big Pimpin'? Yeah.
I know they got Big Pimpin'.
At
yep.
first, it was like someone said that, and please correct me if I'm wrong, because I saw this like a while ago, so I'm not trying to, you know, just stir shit up. But they were saying how at first, Jay-Z. I'm like, Jay-Z, who the fuck is that? No, Jay-Z didn't want to be on the song originally. And then
Okay.
Pimp C was so popping at the time, and he had these other artists on there. That's when Jay-Z wanted to hop on that. Now, I could be wrong, but this was a while ago. But it was like a documentary, because I was watching a documentary about Pimp C.
Do you know recently Dame Dash came out and said that song and music video was about his life? Jay-Z rapped about Dame Dash's life on Big
I
Pimpin'.
saw a
Yeah,
headline
yeah.
about that. I saw a headline, but
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't see it. No.
Yep, Dame Dash was talking about that, man. He, it's like that right there. When he said that, that confirmed to me. I'm like, okay, so Jay-Z really did. His ideas were taken of other people's lives and other people's styles.
Yeah.
Because even Big Pimpin', right?
Big Pimpin'. That was a major
an
song.
anthem. That
Yeah.
was a summertime anthem. I remember.
Yeah.
I remember where I was at during the summertime when that
Big
came
Pimp
out.
and spinach cheese. I got
Yeah.
Big Pimpin'.
the
Big
Tim's, they got
Pimp,
chicks in the back of the
yeah,
truck
yep.
laughing it up.
Hey,
Chicken
yep.
man asses up. That
Yep.
shit was
Yep.
hard.
Yep.
Big.
Hey, you know what I was?
Pimp
Hey,
C, them was hard.
He was
Yeah,
so
bro.
raw. Like Pimp C, man.
Damn, that
Hey,
song.
I was living out in the country in Texas. I went down the river and we were like swimming and shit. We were like
Man.
Big Pimpin'.
Bro, they had girls running in that
Yes.
video with thongs on.
Man,
Yes,
That
they
shit
Pimp
did.
is crazy.
C, he was a legend. Like,
Man, I remember the whole summer I was watching. I was just like, man, I think I was 13 at the time. BT, that song hits. I'm just like,
yeah. Uncut. Uncut.
So-
uncut version, please.
So,
Yeah.
so ladies and gentlemen, so y'all know I got to do it. You know, Liah The Doll, always got on something exclusive. She got these boots on, you know, I ain't never seen them. I'm like, you know, she got to shut it down one time. You know what I mean?
These
Leah,
are.
tell these people what you got, man. Them cold.
They're just boots that I bought. I forgot where I got them
Patent
from.
leather blue, them hard.
But they're like metallic blue. I'm a boots girl,
mm.
so you know the
She
girls
don't like
know. The girls know I'm good for my boots.
She
Like
don't
every
like to
time
get
I
no
post a
names
picture
'cause
of
she don't want
boots,
nobody to copy
they're
her.
like, you have good boots.
Yep,
Like you know a good
yep.
boot. But
She known for them boots now.
I feel like I'm like advertising a car. So this is the.
All you companies out there with them
2023.
boots, you want her to
You know.
advertise your stuff. You know where to find
These are
her.
the
Leah The Doll.
2023 stompers. You know, you could stomp around. They look cute. They're shiny.
Mm-hmm.
I like the boots.
Thank
All
you.
purpose boots. You can wear them to church. You can wear them to the club.
And people think, why would you wear blue boots with a green top? Well, because it has metallic blue in this
Well,
top.
yeah, you Leah The
You know,
Doll,
we
you
just
do
gotta
what
do
you
the dibs and dabs here. Fashion.
Man, I think on the next episode I'm gonna wear a cowboy hat and some cowboy boots.
I can picture that.
let's just get some boots all around here.
Look,
Steve
right.
a fool.
No, for real.
Steve a fool with it.
Man.
So listen. So we get on this next topic, y'all. What do y'all think about, you know, Trump, man? He basically for the hood now. Like, you know, he got 34 counts of felonies.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, Trump,
Certified
Gangster.
hood
the
guy.
hood been rocking
He's
with
gangster.
him. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
And this is like, I don't get into the political stuff, but I'm going to say this, right? My personal reasons, I'm going to say this. I don't get into it, right? I have no smoke with Biden. I have no smoke with Trump. But I'm going to say this. When
Sure.
it was down, Trump had your neighborhood balling, your hood balling. He had them checks coming out.
Everybody.
Everybody was waiting on them checks. He had that money flowing.
Look
He
here.
had that money flowing, and your mama out here glowing.
Okay? Everybody was ballers. Everyone.
She ain't
Every
lying.
single one. And yeah, he said some fucked up shit. He said some racist and all kind of crazy shit
Yep.
for whatever. But like when that pandemic hit, people were like, "What are we gonna do?
Yep.
We have to stop working." Blah, blah.
Yep.
And he said, "Here's that money. Here
Yep.
you go."
He didn't
For
even
a
think
while-
about it. He just
yeah,
did it.
he's like,
He didn't even
get-
think about it, just did it.
He said, "Give them their money."
Yep.
Period. So you know,
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
that
though,
was a
Trump-
good year.
Trump was great for business, man. You know, as a
Yeah.
business.
Another thing he
Oh,
did,
yeah,
we
for
have
sure.
we have to be honest. We have to be honest. Chicago is a state. Y'all know in the summertime we be having like 75 shootings in 2 days. You know, we go up, right? When Trump had that money in, well, man, they weren't out here killing nobody. They was out here. Everybody they wanted to get the Hellcats. Everybody got a
everybody was
Hellcat
peaceful.
Tesla. Huh?
Everybody was peaceful when we were getting all
Everybody
this
was- I'm
money.
telling you,
Everyone was
crime
not,
kinda went down.
I could be
Trump
wrong,
was
but
sending
that's
that,
what
no,
it felt like.
Liah The Doll is 100% right. When Trump sent that money out, it was peaceful like Sunday morning.
I do remember that. I do remember when that COVID time hit. You know, actually, matter of fact, what I remember about Chicago, everybody was outside with the block parties just celebrating.
Block
having fun,
parties,
and
yeah.
they were all coming together.
Yep.
They
yep.
had their money in their pockets.
They
Everybody
like,
named mama.
we're good.
Everybody
We're
named mama had on
good.
Gucci. I ain't even want to wear it no more.
Yeah.
You know, when niggas
That's
start
it.
getting it, I'll switch it up. I've been had this shit.
Man, they were
Right,
putting out
right,
new
right.
down payments on new cars.
Nobody
Man.
was hating. Everybody had money.
Man, Trump was like, you
Leah
know
said
what?
everybody had a Tesla.
Trump said,
Right. Everybody had this and that.
Trump
you
said,
know.
money for everybody, money for them all.
So I gotta give it.
Like
I gotta
candy.
give it.
Here you go. You.
I gotta give it to
Money
this
for
is for.
You get a Porsche, like Oprah. You get a Porsche.
Hey.
You get a.
He know,
I don't want, no,
he's
I
damn
don't
near
want
handing them
nobody
out.
to judge me off this. This is what I'm gonna say. I gotta give it to Donald Trump. You get what I'm saying? I know he got 34 counts of whatever it is.
He's on
Hush
fucked
money.
up shit, but hey,
Everybody do the hush money. I don't care who you is. I just say it's
Yeah.
pastors out here who do the hush money.
it's levels.
I'm gonna say
Come on.
this though. Like Liah The Doll said, when Trump first got in office, it did seem like it was racism going on for no reason. I can't
It's
say
just
that.
things that were
But
happening.
then after that, it became cool. Trump, you know, he pushed that money out for everybody to win. So you have to think about this, right? We push out a lot of money to other countries, right, to help other countries. Trump, the difference between Trump and, like I said, I have nothing against Biden. Trump will rather put the money in the United States. He even said that he didn't even want to do business with China like that because that's like top tier with business with us. You know, we do a lot of business with China.
Well, yeah,
He wanted-
everything,
yeah.
everything.
You're right. He wanted us to produce our own stuff here.
Right.
He wanted to bring money to us. You get what I'm saying? And what he did is gave money back to the people. And that's why people like if I'm Biden, you know, you gotta kinda like take that. The college loans forgiveness stuff is cool. That's that's good. You know, we appreciate you for that. But like Trump did something different. He brought money instead of to other countries. Like right now, if it's another country going through some things, right? My prayers to y'all. You know, and I feel for y'all. But at the end of the day, it's a lot going on here that people don't see, and we don't get the help, or certain people that need the help don't get the help or the assistance that they need. And I give it to Trump. He was doing that.
Hey, do you think Biden knows that Trump's been charged with these felonies? Do you think he's cognizant
Or
enough
is he
to
asleep?
even realize that this
He's
is
celebrated.
happening?
He's
still
celebrated.
asleep. It's fine.
But does he know what he's celebrating? Is he mentally capable of knowing what he's
yeah,
celebrating right
yeah.
now?
No,
I don't know.
and first of all, the student loan forgiveness, I was approved to get all my shit wipes, right?
Okay.
And then of course I don't know if they're still fighting the courts or it's been done, but they've been like fighting in the courts about that for a year or two. And I got approved for it. I
Same
got
thing happened to me.
I got the whole email. I was like, okay, you're forgiven, you're approved. So I'm like waiting for all that shit to be wiped, and it's still not wiped.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, yeah, I mean, Biden, he was trying to do that, but I mean, other than that, like,
I'm trying to
and it's still not even working. Like, it's not even
what has he
happening.
Done? The 4 years he's been in office, what are things that we can actually think of that he has done that has made a difference? I know I've tried to think about it. I'm like, man, I don't know. I can't name one.
You know, I want all endorsement deals. So like me on that topic, you know, political. You know, let y'all handle it. I want all the
Hey, no,
deals.
listen.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm kind of
Listen,
ignorant to it, so I can't say
Right.
if he's done something, because he could have done something to people we don't know about. I don't know.
Well,
Right.
listen,
Or
that's what I'm
That's
something.
a good answer, Leah. That's a very
I'm
good
ignorant
answer.
to it.
Well, that's why
You
I'm putting it
know,
out there. I'm putting it out there. Like, educate me.
look, I'm gonna keep it a
Like,
buck.
educate
I'm
me.
gonna keep
Leah
it a
funny
buck.
as hell.
I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Steve trying to fuck up our endorsement
Look
deals.
here.
Hey, I'm just saying educate me, man. I don't know. I'm just saying let me know.
Democrats
Look.
still running the show right now, buddy.
I ain't opposed to it.
Okay, I'm not no professor and whatever, but
Nike, I love you, by the way.
He could have done like for other people that we have no clue about. Like I don't know,
Right,
because
right.
I don't really
See,
look into
100%,
that.
'cause it's like
So
a
I
lot
don't
of-
know.
it's a lot
But
of stuff
for
we
me,
don't know. Yeah.
for me,
Well,
and the things I want, absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Well, this is one thing I will say. I have noticed that social media does a very, very good job of playing you're either this or versus that, right?
Yeah, right.
So I think a lot of times we get information that is maybe on this one, but withheld from the other. So therefore, we don't get to understand or know what that, say Joe Biden, we don't know what he actually good things he is doing
Right,
because you
yeah.
see him getting constantly tore down in the media all
Oh
the time.
yeah,
all the
yeah,
time. He's
for
getting
sure.
dragged,
That's
right?
the downside
So
of that.
I don't try. My thing is I won't go off of clickbait. I won't go off headlines because it's like we have to really do our research. And me, I'm not a political guy. I know I know us as a group, we're not political people.
Yeah.
So for me, if someone's got a way to educate me and send me a link, hey, go read this. This is what he has done.
Send me the link.
Then I'm doing it. I'm gonna go
Send me
read
the
it.
link.
I'm like, oh shit, all right. This white dude said, he goes, I'm down for the bitches and the hoes. Okay.
Head of states.
Which means head of states and
Head
the
of
Senate.
Oh my god, that's my movie, Head of State.
But again, you know, that's
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm ignorant when it comes to politics and stuff. So I can't really say like he didn't do anything for anyone. But for me personally, I just haven't seen anything. So
Hey, do you guys think they're gonna do that again?
and my grandparents are gonna really hate me for this, by the way. But it's fine. It's fine.
Do you think they're gonna do again how they did the last elections, where they start getting all these artists and all these like actors and stuff performing and like doing infomercials for them, all that? So you guys, y'all guys ready for that round this year? That's coming. I think it is.
It is, and I'm not.
I'm gonna
It's
say
just
this about
so
this
played
right,
out.
and I'm done with the politics. I'm gonna say this: Trump is very intelligent, and this is why.
Oh shit, dude!
Trump
They're gonna
gave
fucking skin
money
you alive
to
on
the-
this one.
Trump gave money to the people. You ain't no way you gonna beat that unless you play this man in his own game. You know, that's all I'm gonna say. But hey, what do y'all think? Y'all know what I'm about to say?
Oh
Do
no,
it.
go ahead.
What do y'all think? Liah The Doll. What's your name again, buddy?
We should make this my
Oh,
episode.
Mr. Williams.
We should make this
I'm
my
fucking with
episode. Liah The Doll.
Liah The Doll.
Yeah.
Liah The Doll and the Temptations. So listen.
You might be onto something. Yeah. Mhm. You might be onto something
It's
here.
the boots.
It's the boots. Boots. You remember
Boots.
Tiffany? Boots.
Hashtag boots. Hey,
I
what
love
y'all
New
think about
York.
this? So listen,
Boots.
Boots.
I'm on the way.
New York is hilarious,
I'm on my
man.
way to court. You know, we got video court, of course. You get what I'm saying? I'm on my way. La da da da. I'm running late. You know how you know black people time.
Well, then you're definitely going to jail if you're running late.
If court is at
Right.
9, black people time they 9:15. They're telling the judge, it was traffic, it was accident. You know, just bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know how we do. So, dude on the way to court So I guess he running late. So he answered a video call. The judge is on there, and yeah, he was like, "Yeah, I'm on my way now. I'm driving. I'm trying to get somewhere to park." The judge say, "I'm confused. Your license is suspended."
Oh, I saw this video. Yes.
He said, "You
I didn't
got
see that video.
6 p.m. to turn yourself in." This man was on there like that.
Yes. So yes. The dude called into court running late as he's driving, FaceTiming while on a suspended license, and that is what he was going to court for, was a suspended license.
You know what? Someone told me about that yesterday. Never mind.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Bro, okay, that is like
Fuck it.
okay, so is that dude a gangster or is he dumb?
That ain't gangster, man.
Both.
gangster?
Not give.
Okay.
He's
That's
both.
dumb as
On
fuck,
the
no.
levels of dumb as hell and giving no fucks. He's like,
hold on,
I'm gonna
time out.
drive
Leah.
to my appointment, whatever the fuck,
Leah,
and still
look.
make court. And
This why it
like,
ain't gangster,
what?
Leah. This why it ain't gangster. The whole time the judge, you could tell he just woke up and he was running late. When the judge said you finna have to turn yourself in and bond deny, he was like there. The whole time he was like there. While the judge is talking, Leah, look. While the judge is talking to him, he like there.
Hey, he was trying to do the screen freeze like he didn't hear
You
it.
know, gangster Leah, they would have been laughing, not giving a fuck.
Oh
You
my
know what I'm saying? Like,
God.
you could tell dude really care. The judge said you got to 6 p.m. Leah, so you better
Bruh.
go grab you some
Bruh.
motherfucking Burger King. You know, all the fake processed food that's killing us. Or you better go grab you something good to eat, good steak or something good, you know, something clean. Or if you're vegan, go get you something. Go get you some boots from Leah. I don't know what
Not
you better do,
boots.
but you got to 6
Yeah,
p.m.
yeah. Go get your boots.
Get some
Yeah,
boots.
something.
Damn. That's all
You
you
got to
need.
6 p.m., Leah, to do what you going to do. Go on and take your lashes off. You got 6 p.m. Turn yourself
Not
in.
lashes. Yeah. I just feel like he was no fucks given and also dumb as shit. Like,
Dumb as shit. That's
wait,
the
wait.
dumb-
You're going
Yeah,
to
Leah,
court
right.
for
No,
having
Leah.
your license suspended, and you're driving as you're in court
This motherfucker like
on the phone. Like, what?
world's dumbest
That's
motherfucker.
how you just know he didn't give a fuck too. Like, bitch, you're like, I'm gonna still
motherfucker
make my
went viral.
shit.
Hey, you
I'm
the
gonna
mu-
still get to where I need to go right now.
They
I'm
gonna
gonna
be in
make court
public.
at
You
the
motherfucker
same
that went to
time.
court late.
He didn't give
Video.
two shits. That is hilarious to me.
Hey
Leah
man,
ain't
you know
lying.
what?
But that's the dumbest shit I've ever seen. It
You
hurt.
know, I guess it's one of them situations, you know, you live and learn. I don't know how much he's going to learn from this situation. I think when he's sitting in jail and he's all like, damn.
So what happened to him? Like,
The judge said his bond is denied. He has 6 p.m. He has until 6 p.m. So he had morning court, Leah. So just say for instance his court was at 9 or 10, right?
right?
You have until 6 p.m. Leah the Doll to turn yourself in. You are driving.
I love that.
You
Say
know what
that
I'm saying?
again.
You have
No, not that. The
you
other
have
one.
until
No,
6
no,
p.m.
no.
Leah the Doll.
Yeah, Liah the Doll.
Liah
Yeah,
the
okay,
Doll.
okay.
Get it right, buddy.
Turn
Get
yourself-
it right, Liah the Doll.
To turn yourself in, Liah the Doll, 6 p.m. Go get you some food. Go have some fun. Remember Dirk made that song? He was getting locked up. He got to go have sex real quick. He got to go see the family.
Oh my
He was
God.
like, before he turned
The
himself in.
whole
Hey, that was
shebang.
cold, Dirk. Yo, shout out to
Shebang.
Dirk, man. Shout out to Dirk, man. Dirk, yo.
Hey, you know what, though?
Smirky
But
yo.
the thing is, though, I think Dirk is a gangster, though.
Oh, come on, man.
Like, everybody, you know, certified. But that he's certified. So, of course, he's going to say all that. But he beat the case, though.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of
But-
fact,
Definitely
I
right.
want to get
But
that
at
lawyer
what-
on. I want to get that
Never mind.
lawyer.
I'm not even gonna go
Oh,
into
Dirk
that.
lawyer, bad as hell.
Yeah, I want to get that lawyer on deck, man,
Thick than a
because
motherfucker. You seen her?
No, it
I
was
don't
a
think I've
girl.
seen her.
It was a woman.
I knew it was a woman,
Leah.
but I didn't see
It
her.
was.
though.
I
Leah.
did not. I didn't know.
Yeah, she slugged.
Was she representing
went
Vaughn
viral.
too?
I
I love
don't-
me some
I think
King
she
Von.
was. Yeah, she was representing both of
I
them.
love me
man.
some King Vaughn.
Yeah, rest in peace,
RIP.
King Von, man.
Man, y'all
He was
see that
just
shit
fine
that-
as fuck. Like, I don't care about
Vaughn?
the rest of the shit.
I ain't
Killer.
Fuck all
Not
that
a
extra
killer.
shit. Fuck all that. No.
I can't talk about no nigga fine, but you know, rest in peace, King Von.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the
Nah,
rack,
but he's
man.
probably ruined a lot of lives, and vice versa. Like that life is just not an easy lifestyle. That gang life. So
Well, they
You
grew
know-
up in.
you
that
know-
was a
you know
product
what-
they grew up in.
right,
You know.
So this the thing with Chicago. So I grew up in Chicago my whole life, right?
right.
So like I moved to different schools. My mama moved like every year or two, right? And every time we would move, like I get into it with niggas. Like niggas that want to get into it with me for no reason because I want from over there. You get what I'm saying? So I have to get down. It's either get down or they gonna hold you. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, when Von and all them came up, when you coming up in Chicago, that's all you know. Like it's either like kill or be killed. So
Survival
it's
of
like,
the fittest.
yeah,
Right, right.
like that video Von made. Like people like he really was hurting that video, but he don't know how to show it because like it's like you fucked up. So he like, man, I keep losing everybody. But then he ended. He was like, but it's all right though. It's life.
Yeah.
He said we out here having fun with this shit. You get what I'm saying? Because
Well, as men, I feel like we can't really express our hurtness. Like
Your
we can't showcase that in a way
Mhm.
Yeah.
because now the new term is will be called sassy.
right.
We can't,
Right.
So we can't do that. We have to express it in ways that make it look like it's all good.
You know what's crazy though? There's levels to the sassiness though.
I do agree with
There's
that.
levels. Like
We don't.
for me, I feel like it's okay for a man to express his feelings in a not in the way where it would seem sassy. Like it's okay if you're hurt, it's okay if you're sad, it's okay whatever emotion you're feeling, it's okay because I don't expect men to just be good all the time. Like, come on, we're all human beings. Like
Right.
it doesn't, you know what I mean?
Well, you got people like K. Michelle who said that a man can express her feelings, but one time she saw a man cry and then she was completely turned off.
That's crazy because I've seen plenty of men cry, and I actually love to see men cry because it just shows that it's real raw emotion. I
Interesting.
don't like when guys keep it in and just act like they're okay.
But see,
Because you can never read them. Like, you
Right.
can never know what they're thinking.
But see, man, you know, like I'll be honest. The way I carry myself, I could have a whole lot of hurt, and if I feel like I need to cry, I'll go into a room and just.
And just let
And
it
do
all
it,
out,
right?
and then
If it won't be like all crazy, like ugly crying and shit, you know, like oh god, no, it's not like that. But it's like if I feel like I'm hurting real bad,
yeah.
and I got a tear that's fixing to come down the eye and shit. Actually, I'll be honest with you.
feel like it's okay
I'm like
for
I'm just
men
gonna
to
go in my
cry.
car, drive, and just listen.
It's
to some
okay
music.
for men to cry. Honestly, there's nothing wrong with that.
What about you, D? What
Now
do you feel
it's
about that?
wrong with men. I feel like the sassiness part comes in is like when they're just having female tendencies or doing female stuff. Like
Right.
it's like what? I feel like I'm the guy in this. Like what are you doing?
Well, right. You know, I think a woman wants to be in a relationship with a man that feels taken care of and secure.
right.
Although, you know, there is a lot more independent women out there that can be on their own and do their thing.
Right.
But I think there's huh?
Right. You said what?
You said the hell it's got to do with crying. Look, D, I know you like to cry.
No,
It's
there's
okay,
no, but there's men that's like, no, there's men though, like it's okay to be emotional, but there's men that's like nowadays all up in their fucking feelings and just doing some, I want to say,
I'm gonna say
just
this.
doing some like bitch shit.
So I'm
like
gonna say this. She got it. So listen. with
it's
guys,
like, wait,
right?
what? And I'm chilling. I'm like, huh? What's wrong with you?
But okay, but real quick, I know D, you're about to say it, but I want a serious answer from both of you guys.
You asked me a question the first time. I never answered that one.
I know, man, you don't like answering my questions.
I
He's like,
was letting y'all talk.
D's like,
ladies.
fuck you, fucking fucker.
Fucking fucker.
She said
Stephen
fucker.
H.
Leah beat me to the butt, fucking
Stephen
fucker.
H. What's that guy from like ESPN? Stephen H.
Oh, Steven
Stephen
Oh,
A.
yeah,
R.
this Stephen A.
Stephen H.
This Stephen A. over here.
Stephen
Man.
A.
Stephen A. But
Anywho,
no,
go
man.
ahead.
But speaking of sassy, right? I remember when.
Man, why we talking about sassy, man?
Because there's a lot of sassy men in this world right now.
It's like we're in court, right? I'm going somewhere with this judge. I promise. I'm going
Yes.
somewhere with
Yeah,
this.
yeah,
Partisan and Meg The Stallion.
Okay.
Partisan dropped his track, right?
Mm-hmm.
I personally don't consider it a diss track,
It's not.
but he talked about. I think he poured some real shit into that song, right?
He's
But
a
then-
writer.
He's a writer, but then got turned around and said that he was sassy for the things that he was saying in it, right? So for me, it's like I've been hearing the term sassy and shit,
Yeah.
but I'm like, man, you know, I wouldn't consider that sassy. He's a writer. He says some real shit. He's a lyricist. I chopped it up as that. Got his truth out because he was getting dragged, by the way, in the media. Although, Meg, we're both from Texas. I got your back. I fuck with you. But on this one, though, this isn't even at her. This is on her fans.
Yeah.
The fans were dragging him, I think, wrongfully because they were assuming what she was talking about was solely him on some
Yeah.
false information.
Right.
And he got called sassy. So for you guys, I know y'all both heard it. Do y'all think that what he said was sassy at all?
I do not. I don't think he was sassy. Like, and I've seen some sassy as men. I don't think he was sassy. First of all, like I said, like you said, he's a writer, he's an artist, he's a producer. Like, that's just in his field. So why is it sassy for him to express himself and defend himself when people are coming at him crazy? Like, you know what I mean? And he's been by her side since day one of the whole Tory thing.
Right.
So he just has to suck that all in and let people just throw whatever at him. Like, no. And he's an artist too. Like, he's gonna put that into music. That's not
Yep.
sassy. That's just that. What it is. You know.
Right.
I don't think he was
you
sassy.
feel the same way, though, D?
I don't feel like that.
I don't know. I'm gonna let y'all handle the sassy.
Man,
sassy
D's
topic.
just all like, look, I'm a man.
Oh, you hate
I'm
that
a
sassy
man.
word.
I don't really-
You hate that sassy word.
Me, I'm like this, right? Okay, I'm like this, right? So back to what we was talking about. I'm gonna go back to what I never answered my question from the first time about man crying. When I moved out here, and moved out here. I met Ariel. We ended up having a baby. And then her and her family would be like, man, you got to let it out. You know, her cousin Jeremy, that's my man. He used to be like, man, cuz you got to let it out. I didn't know how to. You get what I'm saying? Because
Well, let what out?
Crying. When in Chicago, you don't cry in front of people. And you don't never show a weakness.
Man, them
You can't show
Chicago
a weakness.
motherfuckers, they will not
You know what I'm
cry.
saying? You can't show a weakness. That's why, like I said from the beginning, if you watch Von in that video, he said, man, I done lost so many motherfuckers, man. I keep losing people every day. He say, but man, this shit just life. We having fun with this shit though. But what he meant by that is he really hurt on the inside, right? But he used to it, right? It's like, okay, I lost so many people that it becomes normal.
Right.
It just becomes normal. And you become numb to pain. So like, okay, it's like you used to this shit. Yeah. So it's like, okay, so out there you gonna go until you either dead or in jail. Because that's all we know. That's why that's FBG Duck, right? You know, I liked his music. I fuck with the BDs and the GDs, right? I like both of their music, right? FBG Duck he was just so loyal to the streets where he didn't want to get out of Chicago.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, if you ain't gonna never leave it, you're gonna be left there. You get what I'm saying? You gotta honestly get away sometimes to really change. You know, 50 Cent said, switch your style up, let the haters hate, watch your money pile up. Sometimes you gotta switch it up and try new things.
Right.
Like, you know, all of us, we all trying new things. Liah The Doll.
That's what he said?
Me. Yeah, he said, switch
I just learned something today.
Yep, switch your style up.
Yeah, that was a classic, by the
Right,
way.
I'm like,
That song's a classic, yep.
50 Cent said, hashtag 50, my boy. He said, switch your style up, let the haters hate, watch your money pile up. Meaning, like, don't care what people think of you.
Right.
They gonna talk shit. Like,
right.
People gonna talk shit about you, talk shit about her, talk shit about me.
Absolutely.
I love that shit. That means we doing something. We out here working.
Right.
Talk the shit. You know, put me in the blogs. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe, yeah, you want to talk shit? Let's get paid on it. While we're at it, let's get paid talking shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like, fuck with whoever has to say.
Right.
Because everyone's always gonna talk.
They always.
But you know what?
Doesn't matter.
Chicago, you know, that way you grew up out there in Chicago isn't much different from the way that I grew up in Texas, right? Mind you, I played football all my life in Texas, right? So everyone hears about Texas football and how tough that is, right?
They say that shit codes like. It's like NFL in high school.
You know what my coaches would always tell me? After I got the ball and I got plowed by this linebacker and this 200-pound dude and this other dude who probably should have been in the NFL, but he was only in 10th grade, right? And I got destroyed. I was wobbling and like all dizzy and shit, running back to the coach, and he was like, "Boy, it's a long way from your heart. Get back out there." And so I grew up with that like all my life, right?
Yeah.
Playing football out there, playing high school football. Just coaches would grab us and throw us in there, destroyed, come back, it's a long way from your heart, boy.
Right.
You know, but after a while, between that and the way my family is being raised with that, being on the ranches and doing all that farm work growing up, which I got that farmer strength, you know, that's why I played football. But it was more mental than it was physical.
Yeah.
And that mental was, you don't cry. It's a long ways from your heart, or get up and walk it off. I remember there was a time my buddy Bo broke his finger, his pinky out there in the football game. We needed him. He was a starter.
Yeah.
Came back to the coach. Coach, let me see it. Popped it, put it back in place, and said, "Get back out there. Keep
You're
going."
good. Here you go.
Yep.
Band-Aid.
What?
Yep.
That's
insane. That's insane.
But that was, you know.
But yeah.
You know, I would say today's. That was back then, though. That was back in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
Today's kids, they don't know what any of that
they
is about.
Don't.
They don't know.
But that just
nothing
ties
about
back.
That.
No offense, but that just kind of ties back into like the sassy men era. They have no fucking clue. Like,
right.
It's like, yeah, it's okay, but back then it's like, no, you can't cry, you can't do this, you're not in pain, you're good. So they will never experience that. So I think that's why we have like this big it's not even an epidemic. I'm acting like it's COVID or something. Pandemic. It's a pandemic of sassy men.
Sassiness is contagious.
No, but.
So look, let me tell y'all something. For me, my childhood life was like this. At 7 years old, I was opening up mailboxes and finding guns, right? I got stitches at 7 years old. I fought this dude.
Opening mailboxes?
I fought this dude in the alley. I beat him up. He came back, cut me in my arm. You know what I'm saying? At 7 years old. I remember like it was yesterday. They took me to the hospital. They separated me from my mom and tried to take me from my mom. You know what I'm saying?
That's probably the most Chicago shit I've ever heard in my life.
No, for real. Wait.
Like, I'm
yeah,
not even playing. Like, that is like that.
7 years old. We was on Pine and West End. On the west side of Chicago. On Pine and West End. I got stitches in my arm. Found it, you know, back then, my mama name was Susie Q. You know what I'm saying? She fucked with nothing but drug lords. You know what I'm saying?
Shit,
So
was
like,
she
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
was she making
so I'ma
moves,
tell y'all
bro?
like
Right,
this.
what?
So I tell my mama this all the time when I was getting in all that trouble. I say, Moms, you know, this is what you hear me around. Like I opened the drawer in my mama room one time and I seen a brick. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit.
So like, you know, like that's all I knew. So I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I want to be a big time drug dealer when I get older. Cause that's all
That's
I knew
what you
growing up.
aspired to
But
be.
then as I got older, it changed. You get what I'm saying? Cause I'm like,
Yeah.
damn, it really ain't no way out. You know, you really want to find a way out.
Yeah.
You ain't really got no mentors like that in the hoods. When you try to get a mentor, you know, your grandma be like, come to church, you get a mentor at church, they gay on the low.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? They trying to touch on you. You can't trust them. You get what I'm saying?
Right,
So it's
right.
like, that messes you up because it's like it puts you in the mind where like, damn, you can't trust nobody. You know what I'm saying? So the only people we can trust is the older niggas in the hood. That's, hey, do this, we can make some money, we can do that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, you know.
Well, again, man, I mean, that's, you know, that was a generation that we grew up in that a lot of this newer generation hopefully doesn't have to go through nor even try to understand it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But speaking of like this newer generation, man, we've got
This pandemic.
this pandemic of this just this sassiness going on.
Sassy shit.
Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul. Did you guys ever think that would happen?
Fuck no.
What about you, D? Did you ever think
No,
Mike Tyson
and-
versus Jake Paul would ever be a thing?
First of all,
Yeah, that's great. I'm
different
gonna let Leah kick it off.
generations. And I mean that with the absolute respect.
No, fuck Jake
Different.
Paul, but go ahead.
No, I'm saying different generations. I would have never guessed. Mike Tyson and Jake Paul.
Right.
Different generations. Like generations.
I literally, when I first heard about it, I was like, wait a minute. Mike
And
Tyson's
first of
fighting
all-
a Disney kid?
Right? I mean, huh? What does the world come to? But Jake Paul, he's a beast though.
I think Jake Paul's going to get hurt.
Of course.
Like, I think he's going to get hurt badly.
Yeah, like really,
'Cause
really bad.
Here's why. You got a weight class situation going on here.
Right.
You got Mike Tyson, who's in the 200s. He's like a weight class above what Jake Paul's in.
Yeah.
And when you're talking about, let's go to like a professional standpoint, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're talking about, there's a reason they have weight classes, because the moment that these guys fight someone who's above that, it gets dangerous. You know, that's a physically dangerous situation.
Yeah.
And I honestly, truly believe that Jake Paul is going to this is going to be the career. It's not career ending, but I think this is, I'm not going to be surprised. And I'm going to say it right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to be surprised after this fight. He says, I'm retiring.
Jake Paul.
Yep. Jake Paul.
I mean,
I'm
I
gonna
would
call it
retire
right
too.
now. No, I'm calling it right now.
Look, this is like
gonna be his last fight.
top.
Right.
So I would too, honestly.
He like money, man. I'm gonna tell y'all something
Look.
about Jake Paul. Now, Leah, this back to what you said. I was just letting Steve talk when you said
Yeah.
he's a beast, right? To me, Jake Paul ain't no beast. You know,
No,
I'm
not
gonna
at
say
all.
this. I'm gonna say this though.
I'm not
But
saying.
listen, shout out
Okay.
to Jake Paul. I'm gonna say this though. He's a man. That motherfucker about his money. He's smart. So he
I'll
like
give
me.
him.
Like I think about the money.
That's what I'm
he
saying,
gonna set
though.
up these fights. Pay Steve.
That's
He
what I'm
gonna pay
saying, though.
Steve,
Like
$1 million for him to knock Steve out.
But that's what
in
I'm
the fourth
saying.
round.
But when I say beast, that's what I'm saying. Like
Oh yeah,
he's
I
a
see what you
fuck-
mean now.
he's a
Go ahead.
freaking Disney whatever, and now he's known as a fucking boxer.
She ain't lying. That motherfucker. She ain't
Wait,
lying. That
what?
is a beast. Now that I think
He's
about it.
now
That
like
nigga done
what?
did it all. Done it
You
all.
went from
done it
here
all.
to boxer. Like you're a
That motherfucker said
boxer.
He done it all. Done it all.
What? No, for I've heard that shit in a long time. No, but that's what I'm saying. Like when I say beast,
see
I'm
what
not
you
saying
mean.
like in like what like as a boxer. I'm saying like just how he just maneuver from this to this. Like Disney,
He's fucking smart.
boxer. Like you,
Now, I don't
like,
think
and then
Mike
you're
Tyson
going
was gonna
against
take
like
no money to
major
get knocked
people.
out. Mike Tyson wasn't gonna take no money to get knocked out, so
No.
they faked the injury.
He won't. He
they
won't.
faked the injury
Okay.
because he wouldn't take the money.
Right.
They probably faked that injury, y'all. Mike Tyson ain't hurt. Mike Tyson ain't getting knocked out. Jake Paul, like Steve said, probably scared. He gonna get knocked out.
But they're still fighting.
That's
though, right?
Iron Mike.
But they're still fighting though.
I don't know.
But is
The
it
fight.
still, but it
They
has to be
said the
completely
fight
called.
should. They said to be continued.
Wait, when were they supposed to fight?
What was that? I think it was.
June 7th or
Yeah, it
some
was
shit
like
like
June
that.
or something like that. Yeah, it was like in the
Oh,
summer. It was
so-
coming this summer, yeah. But
Oh,
so you think it's over though? You think they're not gonna fight? D, you don't think they're gonna fight?
For my calculations, let me.
Mr. Williams, I need to understand this.
okay, you right.
Can't be saying my government online, man. You know what I'm saying? You know them scammers cold to the motherfucker. All they need is just one letter in your name.
I know they're gonna pull up to
they're
gonna pull up to a Raising Cane's and scam fries and say their name is D'Angelo Williams.
Yeah, but
No,
I just feel like
I feel like though, I don't know, man. Like but that wouldn't make sense though, because do you think they made enough money off of the promo and all the shit they did leading up to it? Do you think they even made much money from that? Because a lot of it was just on TV and internet talking shit.
yeah.
But the fights is where the big money's at. That's where whether win or lose, that's where you walk away with
I
like
feel like they're gonna
millions.
try to
Yeah,
make
the
it
bets,
happen.
everything. Yeah,
They're gonna try to make it happen.
you think so?
They're gonna try to make it happen.
Hey, my money. Hey, if they do make
I
it
mean, I'm
happen,
not a sports person, so I don't give a fuck. But
well, if they do make it happen, my money's gonna be on Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson.
I'm sorry,
Oh, okay.
Mike Tyson. If you've seen that man in his prime,
Right, yeah.
you saw that man fighting.
Oh,
I
yeah.
guarantee you, man, the fact that that man was on his podcast and he was crying because he didn't want to let the demon out, and because he said, I don't know if you guys ever caught this episode.
No.
So he was on there, right? And he starts crying. Like, he starts crying. He goes, every day I want this. He's like, I want to come out. I want to be back. And he goes, but he's like, but when I'm coming and hell's coming with me. And I feel like there's no way in hell. I'm Jake Paul.
Wait, who said that?
That was Mike Tyson that said that.
I'm coming and hell's
When
coming with
I'm
me?
coming, hell's coming with me.
Fucking Tombstone, the movie.
Is
I'm
that what she said?
coming. Yeah, I'm coming. Hell's coming with me. You hear? Wyatt Earp
Was it like,
said
was it
that.
like super country though?
Wyatt Earp.
Was it like super like, when
It
I'm
was.
coming, hell's
I'm
coming with
coming.
me?
You remember Tombstone, Wyatt Earp, when he's like his brother got killed and it was all this shit going on. It was killing motherfuckers. He was like, I'm coming, and hell's coming with me. You hear?
I'm not surprised. I haven't seen that movie in a long
Man,
time. but that
that's
doesn't
my
surprise
favorite
me.
movie. I love Wyatt Earp. I love Russell, whatever his name is, Russell something.
When I'm coming, hell's coming with me.
Hell's coming with me. You hear?
That's some of the most country shit I've
No,
ever heard in
but
my
that
life.
just like clicked. I'm like, wow, yep. Anyways, go ahead, continue. I'm sorry, I'm like sidetracked. Go ahead.
Oh man, but yeah,
But yeah,
Jake and
but you
Jake-
said Mike Tyson was. He said he was crying and saying that.
but he was crying and he was like, he was just really expressing like how he felt like he was always fighting. From the way I took from it was like he's fighting this demon inside of him,
Right.
and the way he expressed it, and when he's coming, he doesn't want to do it, but when he does,
But he has
there's
to.
gonna be a darkness that
He
comes.
has to. Yeah. If he's
And I
forced to
think
do that.
And I think that Jake Paul is going to get the wrath of that. If they do
Yeah.
fight, if this all this is bullshit, I'm hurt, this, that, whatever it may be. Once they get over that shit and they do make the date for it, I think the fight's gonna happen. I think Jake is gonna feel what he was talking about in that episode.
I'm gonna bet on what you're betting on,
Yeah,
because I feel like
that one I do.
I don't
well,
know too much,
hopefully.
but especially about the sport world, I don't know too much. So I'm like very ignorant to that. But
I just can't see Jake taking this win. I just can't.
it would be embarrassing if it would be embarrassing.
It would be embarrassing, and I think if Jake takes this win, that means whatever they offered Mike Tyson,
Has to be.
which is undeniable. Like, fuck it, I'll take the loss. Has to be if
Has.
that's the case.
I hope it's
can't see
well
another
worth
way.
it if it is that.
Can't see it another way. Speaking of millions, did you guys hear that there's a billionaire right now?
Mm-hmm.
You remember? I believe was this last year, or the year before last? When was it? Last year, when that submarine went down to the Titanic and it just imploded and everybody inside died.
Oh, you're talking about the sub? Yeah.
Yeah, was that last year?
That was last year.
Okay.
Mhm.
They're doing it again. A billionaire said this time he's got 20 million invested. He's got the machine built, and they're going down there to recreate. And he said
To recreate what happened?
not recreate what happened. Basically, the same idea to go down there to view the Titanic. But he said, but we invested the right amount of money and the right amount of time to make sure it's completely safe
It's
to go
good.
down there and watch the Titanic.
What a tragic. What a tragedy.
I think Buddy gonna make it happen.
You think he's gonna make it happen?
I saw.
Listen,
I
if
saw
he-
headlines, but I didn't actually like research and get into it. But
All I can say is this: I think he shouldn't take no families with him this time. There should be no families
go
aboard.
by yourself. That's
do
what
a
you
little
want to
test
do.
run. Right. Do a test run. Let's just play it safe here. Do a test run, because I think it was like a young kid that lost his life along
Yes,
with
he
his
was
pops.
he was 14.
Right. And it's, that was a very, I was having, I'm like, man, they're going to get them. They're going to find them. They didn't. But when I saw that news, I was just like scratching my head. I was like, damn, man. I was like, people are wild out here.
And dying in the ocean and suffocating from, or drowning, whatever the case may be, is like the most horrific way to die. Like, right. For me, it is. So I'm like,
question would you guys?
Oh,
just,
God.
Hold on,
I know discussion. Okay.
Hold on.
Okay.
No. Just hear me out.
Okay.
Say they take a couple trips down there, successful. And then they said, hey, Lay It on the Table podcast, guys. Do y'all want to come with us down there? Blah, blah, blah. It's safe. We've proven it. Let's go look at the Titanic.
My first mind would be yes, because I love the Titanic. Hello? Like, that movie is my favorite. Obviously, it was a tragedy, not like what happened to the Titanic. But, just like the history around it. But then at the same time, I'm like, it would be just my fucking luck. I would be a part of the fucking crew members that fucking sink after, even if the other times were successful. I'm like, it's just my fucking luck. Like me.
You're like, God damn it. This is how I saw it.
Are you serious?
You'd be like, damn, fucking fuckers.
Yeah, fucking fuckers. And there I am. Fucking fuckers. Like,
I'll leave it down. Sorry.
I would love to. Yo.
You don't say the whole name. She getting the Nikki mode.
He needs to be my walking promo. Like, Liah The Doll.
Hey, that's your hype man right now.
Liah The Doll, my hype man.
He's the hype
like,
man.
Liah The Doll. Yes. No, but like, I honestly, like, I'm obsessed with the movie Titanic, the history around it, like the people that were on board. Some of them did amazing things.
I agree.
You know what I mean? But at the same time, like I said, like, if I just feel like it would be just my luck, I'd be just the ones to be a part of the disaster.
Meanwhile, Leonardo DiCaprio will be on the side now. He'd be like, this is bad for the environment.
I could put my life on the line in any situation for y'all, but if we in the water, I don't know how to something be like blub, 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 blub. That was over with for me. You get what I'm saying?
Wait, what?
You be on the submarine, D.
That's the only time I can't save y'all, man.
Well, you'd be good, D. You'd be on the submarine. But so, D, you would say you'd go look at the Titanic?
Awesome.
Huh?
You'd go look at the Titanic?
That ain't my thing.
So you wouldn't go?
It's not my thing, buddy.
All right, so Leah, listen.
Oh, hell yeah. Chicago and niggas not.
Y'all motherfuckers gonna go down there and explode.
Like, yeah.
You gonna be like, I see it. Bow. Shit in 6 seconds.
Yeah.
So I just have to say this, Leah. That means you'd be the one by yourself going to look at the Titanic. Because me and D would be waiting back and be like,
oh, Leah said she'd go
right.
down?
So
she said she'd go.
She gonna go down there all pretty and shit, like with the boots and shit. Talking about
no, I'm gonna be like Rose when she's older with the pearls and shit, with the fucking diamond of the ocean. The blue diamond of the ocean. Thing. I have all that shit ready.
The captain might be like, what the hell is going on
I
right
have
now?
all that shit ready. Like, yeah. But no, like, that was a really good movie though. That's one of my favorite movies.
I like that movie actually. That was a classic.
I could watch it 1,000 times.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Shout out to Leonardo DiCaprio.
Hey, you know what?
Kate Winslet and fucking James, the director.
Cameron.
I
think it's James Cameron, right?
Yep, James Cameron. Yep.
Yep. That was classic 90s.
That's classic. Yep.
I grew up off that movie actually.
Yeah.
Watched it a few times.
Yeah.
I remember my mom crying to it.
It's, I was like, it's romantic and sad and just tragedy all in one. It's
did you watch
an emotional pull.
What's the movie, sir?
Titanic.
Yeah, at the end I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'm finna keep it real with y'all. Y'all wanna hear some smooth shit? They went in like some smooth peas.
Oh God, my God.
These niggas talking about put the P in it now. The P been in it on the Titanic. Them niggas was playing the violins while the boat was sinking. Them niggas was playing Them niggas was playing instruments.
I feel it's very poetic.
Hey, that was true though.
That's
they did.
hard.
They went down with that shit. They were gangsters.
That's hard.
No, it is.
They went out in style.
You die by the sea.
You know what I'm saying?
You're just going down with the boat. It's just very poetic.
Hey,
very,
if you were one of the
poetic.
violinists, would you went down with the ship playing?
If I was going down and I had the love of my life on that boat, I would say let's go down and have sex. We going. What's the last time ever?
Wait, what? Like, oh, okay. I mean,
let's go down with us inside of each other, holding each other, and we're gonna go down, baby. This is it.
You know, I would be panicking as fuck. Like, I don't even sex would be on my mind right now. Like,
processing the shit. Like,
you know, damn well.
I'm not gonna be out there playing the instruments. What I'm basically telling you, I'm gonna be inside of some shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, babe.
Oh my God.
Yeah, babe.
Having sex while the Titanic is fucking sinking.
Bro,
and fucking negative 28 degrees fucking water.
Well, D, we're talking
No, we're
about
not in the water. I'm talking about the boat was
You
sinking.
know what I'm saying?
They-
I'm just saying, play all that in factor. Like the boat is sinking.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm just fucking around. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be panicking like a motherfucker because I don't know how to swim.
So
It's
you gonna
over
be,
with.
That's what I'm saying. So you gonna be thinking about sex or
Life
swimming?
vest.
Life
What?
vest.
They got
Nigga,
life
what if Free
vests.
Willy come back?
But they ran out of life
what
vests.
if Free Willy come back?
They
slowly?
ran out. Remember?
Oh,
They ran out of life
Leah.
vests and boats.
Leah.
And
what
boats.
if Free Willy come back and swallow me?
That's what I'm saying. The ocean I don't fuck with because you don't know what's underneath there.
Did you see when they caught that shark? They was standing next to that motherfucker. They looked like motherfucking cereal.
But hold on, D.
Shut
We
up.
look like cereal to them.
Hold on, I'm still
Come
stuck
on, bro.
on
We
the,
like
I'm
a
still
motherfucker.
stuck
We
on
like
the,
a granola bar to them
bro,
motherfucking sharks.
I'm still
Like,
stuck on the you
nigga,
being
we a protein
inside.
bar. We a protein bar to their ass.
You said you want to go down being inside of an inside, bro. Bro, you got to remember, this is the early
But you can't
1900s.
swim?
Inside.
But I'm saying, but you can't
I'm
swim.
inside of
So
the
you're-
boat, inside of something.
Bro, but bro, you
We got to go out in style, ladies and gentlemen.
But
we
what
have
if
to
you
go.
ain't on the boat? If you like with a couple that had held each other while it was sinking in the bunk beds.
Oh, let's hold each other tight and we're going to fall in together.
bro, this is the early 1900s, bro.
I don't give a
They
fuck
said-
if
They
it's
did
1800s.
this and they were like, oh my god.
1912,
Bro, this is ankle
like,
showing,
right,
bro. Like, that wasn't good. What are you talking about?
Crazy.
Y'all were holding the
Right,
ankles
right,
together
they
going down.
You're fucking crazy.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
These,
You're crazy.
oh my god, bro. That
Let me
is-
ask y'all
What?
this. If you with your significant other
Uh-huh.
and y'all out the country, and y'all just say if y'all out the country, just say if
Alright.
y'all go to Africa, you know, you go to Africa with somebody, she go to Africa with somebody, I go to Africa with somebody, right?
Yeah.
A lion come up. You in love with this motherfucker. The lion at him though. You staying with him or you running?
I'm running. I'm like, no.
You know,
You hit it down. Go
I'm out
ahead.
of there.
that
You
is
get
a,
8. If the lion start attacking this motherfucker, you finna throw a rock or you gonna keep going?
No.
that is a very difficult question to answer
Tell
for
the
real.
truth, Liv. We'll lay it on the table.
No.
Lay it
Like
on the
I'll be
table.
the first to be like, no, bye, peace out. But it's just like
Leah a rider. She throwing a rock at that motherfucker.
I'm gonna fucking fight that motherfucker.
So they both going down together.
We're going down
Arr.
together. Fuck that shit.
King of the jungle taking that down. He gonna have some red meat and some brown meat.
At least I died trying.
Good luck.
At least I died trying, bitch. Cause yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, I'm loyal too. Like I would have to like.
it just depends
we
on.
gonna
I
fight that
mean,
motherfucking lion
no,
out
that
together.
doesn't even depend. It's just me, like basic human nature. Like I would die trying.
What does it say? You don't have to be the fastest one running. You just have to be the fastest the rest of everybody else running.
Yeah,
A-Dub
pretty
gonna ride.
much.
A-Dub gonna ride
Pretty
too.
much. That was a crazy question.
That
What made you think of that? Like
Just a random shit. Just a random
just
shit.
survival shit, like
Survival
you know,
shit.
Titanic, eaten mauled by a lion.
We
I ain't
need
gonna
to-
lie, D.
Ladies and gentlemen, we need to take a break and refill our cups.
Yes.
We are going to commercial break. We'll be right back.
Right back. Thank you.
Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back.
We are laid on the table. We want to give a special thanks to our sponsor, Cocoa Bunny Beauty. Beauty is everything, so go and check out their products.
There it is.
There it is. Thank you for them supporting us today. Now, let's get into it. Cardi B, Candace Owens. One thinks that porn should be legal. The other one thinks that it should be illegal. Can y'all take a guess who thinks it should be illegal? D?
Can y'all what now?
Leah? What's your guesses?
Um,
Porn being illegal. Candace
I
Owens
just feel-
versus
I
Cardi.
just feel off bad with guys. They should feel like they would feel like it'd be legal. It should be legal.
I'm going to take my guess here. Candace Owens is the one that said it should be illegal. And guess what?
Oh, wait. Never mind. Hold on 1 second. I'm thinking you're like, which one of us? But no. Candace Owens for sure thinks it should be illegal.
And just so you two know, I agree with Candace Owens on this one.
Wait, do you hear this?
I hear this. So I'm gonna give my intake.
D, that's right. You heard me right, you nasty pervert. I think porn should be illegal.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, I went through a lot, man. And whenever, like, okay, if I would lose money or like something bad happen, if you beat off, it puts you to sleep. I'm keeping it real.
It puts you to sleep.
How you beat off is if you either talking to a girl, she send you some freaky pictures or some freaky videos, or if you don't have that, you have what? Porn. Porn stimulates your mind, Craig. You get what I'm saying?
Craig.
It relieves the inner stress that
Okay.
you do not know you have until you release it.
Is
Once
that-
you release it, you go to sleep.
Is that what happened on the Titanic?
Sleep.
ASMR. Sleep.
I'm telling y'all, I feel y'all. Now I feel like this. No kid should be able to watch it if you're under 18. I'm not gonna lie. Porn changed my life. I had anger issues. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Not anger
I
issues.
beat off damn near every day. Every other day.
Shit.
I got better now. Every other day.
Well,
You know what I'm saying? So
lay
it's every
it
day.
on the
It's
table
every
then.
day.
Lay it on the
They
table.
said- They said if you used to beat off or have sex, I think 21 times a month, you have a great chance of not catching cancer.
You know, okay.
Go ahead, Leah.
Why did someone just? I watched something that someone said that just the other day, and that's crazy that you're saying that. Because I just watched an interview where someone was saying like, if a guy doesn't, whatever, he could get cancer. You know what I mean?
You know, whatever.
Whatever.
You know.
I just
You
feel weird.
know.
I feel weird saying the beat off word. Whatever. He could get cancer. So that's proven facts by the Britain something British.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she
So I
said
get
her
to that.
source. She said it's by the British some associate. I don't know what the fuck. She
I didn't watch porn so much, I got bored with porn.
Wait, that's bad though, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Like, does
Like
that
it's,
mean-
it's
It doesn't
very
serve
bad
its
because,
purpose,
like,
right?
I like watching shit like, okay, stepson hits the stepmom. You know what I'm saying?
I'm screaming.
You know, like stepson just chilling. Dad, stepmom's like, well, your dad is coming back. He's supposed to take these pictures for me. And then the stepson,
I'll take the pictures.
stepson, she's like, well, the stepson was like, oh wow, that's sad. And she was like, it is. Do you think you can take him? The stepson ended up taking the pictures before you know it. He's taking her out. He's taking her in, if you know what I mean. In and
Oh
out.
God! And
this okay now?
wait.
I stand on what I said. You, sir, just really confirmed why I think it should be illegal. What,
He
bro?
said you confirm
Or it's
right.
like the brother sister ones. Like what?
Yeah, for real, like brothers and sisters. And I'm
Oh,
say this
you
too.
were. Oh, you got
I'ma
sucked
say
into
this,
that
this is why
whole
porn
brother
shouldn't be
sister.
illegal.
Like people watch
This
that
is why
shit.
porn should be illegal. You may be with for women. A woman may be with a significant other for a long period of time. A man may be with a woman. You get tired after a while. You're like, oh, this shit the same. It's not spontaneous. It's the same shit. So you may have another urge. You know, okay, she may want to play with herself to, come, or she's stressed, or she may not want to give him none, or he may not want to give her none. You know what I'm saying? So it's, you don't have to do it every day. You know what I mean, ladies and gentlemen? But it does work miracles. If you can't get no sleep, all you gotta do is get one off, and then ta-da, you sleep.
Okay. All right. So we know your stance on that matter.
Well,
we know your stance.
Well, hello there.
Well, that
Well,
was a
hello
very
there.
great detailed explanation as to why you think.
So, Mrs. Liah Doll, coming from a woman's perspective, Liah the Doll. You have to say Liah the Doll because if you don't, she don't acknowledge you. But go ahead.
I think it should be legal. I think it should be legal. Not because and it's crazy. Like I've watched porn, but I don't watch porn to release. I just like watching it. It does nothing for me, but I just like watching it. It's intriguing to me.
So that's like on a whole.
And then you
level.
can learn different stuff,
That's on a
to
whole
apply
nother
on
level
life.
of freakiness right there. She just like watching it.
Yeah, I don't.
Like, it don't do shit
I
to her.
don't. No, it doesn't. I don't do nothing. Like I don't do nothing when I watch that. I just like watching it.
well, I'm going to be very honest here, and I don't care what D'Angelo thinks, but I'm agreeing with my homegirl Candace. I think porn should be illegal. I feel like they're treating us as the product. If I want to go to sleep, man, I'll just go out there and work a whole bunch.
So Steve is just he's just a confused being on this earth. You know what I mean? Steve don't know if he got a Democrat or Republican right now. You know what I'm saying? He's confused.
Screaming.
He's in between the lines.
Yeah.
He's confused. Once that's all I'm gonna say. If you ain't never tried it, if you tried, Steve may one day.
We need a detailed explanation.
Now listen.
We need a detailed explanation.
I'm not gonna sit here and tell you I've never watched porn. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you guys a real story. My girlfriend caught me watching porn about 8 years
that's
ago.
why. That's why.
It was big titty.
That's
milfs.
why it should be illegal,
I'm
huh?
just gonna be honest.
Big
Big
titty
titty
wolves.
milfs.
That's why.
But that's what she always says. I'm like, I don't remember this. She'll always tell me. I remember when one time I caught your searches. I'm like, okay, what was it? Big titty milfs. I'm like, I don't remember that. Like, I really don't remember that.
That is a good one.
But I'm
Big
like,
titty
go on.
milfs. That's good.
I told her, I was like, but you're spitting. All right, continue.
You're spitting.
You're spitting, so continue. No, but I guess as I've gotten older, and I've gotten busier, I just it wasn't until I heard Candace and Cardi fighting about porn being legal or illegal, and I was like, damn, I thinking about it, I haven't watched porn in like a long time because I'm just so damn busy,
Yeah.
So maybe it should be illegal because maybe there'll be more productivity going on. Maybe.
You're onto something. You're onto something.
I like that. Everyone is entitled to an opinion. You know what I mean? But if you take porn away, there will be a lot of mad people.
I feel like people need to learn how to properly please.
True.
Okay.
True.
That's what, honestly, if I'm going to watch porn, I'm going to watch it just because I like watching it. It does nothing. But also like to learn a few tips and tricks.
That's very good. That's very true to what she's saying because.
And I started watching that when I was probably 20. And I was doing that just to get tricks. I mean, yeah, well, to get tips.
See, women learn,
not tricks.
Women learn
not to get tricks. To get tips.
Damn.
Maybe tricks.
She's very right on that, Steve, because I'm going to be honest with y'all. When I was young, when you first graduated from high school, you just think pound, right?
Right.
And when you watch porn and then they fucking the shit out this girl and they going slow and they stroking that shit right and she coming and squirting, you learn how to do different shit. You get what I'm saying? You learn how to do different shit. And, she right. Yep.
Okay. All right.
Well, Mr. Williams.
Wait. Coming and squirting. Gotcha.
I'm going to say this, though.
All right. Got it.
She
Heard
right,
it.
though. You learn how to do different stuff because, you're accustomed to, a certain way. And then a woman is not, I learned at an early age, I had a woman, she wasn't pleased with the doom. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They like other things. So, man, we just feel like we just want to get one off as man.
Right.
A woman, they feel like their body is a special
You gotta
place unless
maneuver.
just
You
an
gotta.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you gotta really know how to treat her body and make her feel good. Man, forget that because it's like, okay, once we get you, it's like we got you. So it's like, okay, we ain't thinking about you. We just thinking about getting ours off. Yeah. And that's where we wrong at. So Leah's 100% right. Sometimes maybe watch it just to get some extra tips, or you may want to do something different to your girl, like you.
Position,
Steve.
though,
Steve, you don't watch it.
When you first learn about when you first learn
Yeah.
about sex, it's missionary, right? Yeah. It's like, okay, you're man on top, woman on bottom. But then, when you watch porn, it's like all kind of gymnastic shit.
All type of shit.
Like sideways, upside down, front, back.
She has definitely did her homework.
You know what I mean? It's just it's different shit, backwards, cow, it's just everything. So
Ladies
it's
and gentlemen, this is the real Liah The Doll.
Don't forget it.
Don't get me wrong. I watch porn. I watch a lot of porn.
Yeah.
Never to the point, like Dee said, where I got bored with it. I think there's too much of it out there.
You watch it too much if you get bored at it, at a certain point.
Dee,
I don't even watch it anymore, honestly.
Right, because you're bored of it.
Okay, so I have an imagination with my mind. It's just like a woman can see a man and want a man, and they may go home. I'm telling you, if we had a night show.
So you need a virtual type shit.
Yeah, a night show.
You escalated levels.
Imagine 100 women called in, and we asked them, what do you do? Have you ever seen a man or looked at a man and you wanted him and you went home and played with yourself? Sometimes women do that.
Oh shit, that's a good question. Actually,
Or
that's a good question.
You get what
I
I'm
beg
saying?
to differ, though. I've never looked at a man and was like, let me go home and please myself.
That's why I say it's gonna be different. It's gonna be different answers.
I'm like, you jump on this. Fuck pleasing myself.
Oh, that's wow.
Fuck pleasing myself. You jump right on it.
Hey,
Dee's like, got me beat there.
hey, look. Hey, what dude say? Well, hello there. Well, hello there. Liah The Doll coming straight to you.
What?
That's why you like older women because they be like, "Will you jump on this?" You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? She 100% right about that.
Yeah.
Me, I'm a lion in the jungle. You
Men
know
are
what I'm saying? I
very
play cool.
visual, and
Yep.
your minds are so like, what's the word? Like women,
Here we go.
it's harder for us to like sit there and visualize and like
Mhm.
you guys are very visual and very like
We do be
fantasy
visual,
driven
yeah.
species. Like
Species.
you guys can sit there and think about somebody and just jack off and be good, right? Women, we can't just think of some man and be like, oh no, we just want the real thing.
Oh shit. Okay, so is it
We
kinda
want the
like-
real
So
deal.
is it kind of like you? Is it like I see those memes where girl bumps into guy, she visualizes like her whole 5 years existence with him. Is it kind of that situation?
Well, in a relationship aspect, yes. Like you're like, okay, yep.
Okay.
We're gonna go on
Interesting.
this ice cream date, and then we're gonna go to here to where we're gonna, move in together, and then have kids, and then marry.
Wait, does that happen like all in that split second?
It can if it's that one person that gets you like, oh yeah, that's mine for life.
Oh shit.
It does,
Well, you know
but
what,
not
I guess-
everyone though. Not everyone.
Well, then I guess it does. I heard this before. This was a long, long time ago, but they said as a man, when you've got, I think they said you've got like 3 to 5 seconds to have that woman determined that you're it when you approach them.
Absolutely.
You've got that 3 to 5 seconds to have them determined.
Absolutely.
So that is the truth then.
It is very much the truth.
Wow, interesting.
Very much the
Okay,
truth.
okay. Well, luckily I'm not on the dating scene, so I
Right, you don't have to
worry about that shit. Thank God.
Hey. So this is what I want to ask y'all. I see everybody.
He's like, that's it.
I just want to ask y'all this. We got to post this for sure. Everybody be on Instagram and they be like, post everything you did, your name, your birthday, everything you like. Motherfucker, them scammers getting that shit and they running y'all shit up. That's why I don't be doing that shit. And then somebody be like, do yours. Like, you know the shit I'm talking
This
about?
shit is freaking cringe.
Leah, you know the shit I'm talking
I've been
about?
seeing everything lately, and
Yeah.
for the past
It's like
month,
everybody posts
and I was just
everything.
telling Steve this. That shit makes me cringe. These
Yeah.
trends make me
Where
cringe.
have you all had sex at? And everybody just answer that.
Post you in LA.
Yeah,
Post you in Las
here,
Vegas.
Post you there. I'm moving silent.
Wait, is this like a new trend?
Yes, on Instagram, everybody's adding their posts. Like, so someone will post you in Las Vegas, and you have an option to add your picture, like a picture of you or your experience on Instagram. And then hella people do it. And it's going on, and even with this freaking questions thing, the prompts on Instagram that's new now, it's driving me insane.
This is what I'm gonna say, y'all. Follow
The
me.
prompts, have you seen those?
The prompts,
I
yeah.
don't think I've seen those either.
Oh God, I
mean,
want to
this gotta be,
gag.
like, new though.
I want to
right?
gag. It just happened like yesterday, day before yesterday.
Okay, so this is very new then. So that means the world is about to like.
It
get
irritates
ran
me.
by this
I'm like
shit.
sheep. It irritates me.
So we're about to see a whole lot of comments saying this is nasty. work.
Where's the shepherd?
This is what I'm gonna say,
like
y'all.
what?
Follow me on IG, OnlyFans 100, right? I'm gonna tell y'all this. I be laughing. I done been around. I'm
Yeah,
gonna go to
plug.
Houston on the 6th and the 7th. I don't be posting this shit. I don't post. I be in and out of town. I move in silence. I don't do shit.
Man,
Everybody
that-
know me. Everybody fuck with me. I can come to any club out here in Arizona.
Period.
I'm from Chicago. I only been out here 5 years. I can go anywhere. I can get in your back door. I can get you in. You get what I'm saying?
Period.
I'm plugged. I'm plugged
D,
up.
nobody wants to fucking step to you
I
because
don't
you're
do
big as
all that.
shit.
I
You
don't
beat
do
their
Right.
ass.
I don't do all that.
Let's be honest here. You're big as shit, and you're fucking. They're like, look,
Yeah.
I don't do all that trendy shit. I like Liah The Doll said, like,
No.
I'm not putting
It's so
where I was
cringe.
born. You motherfuckers dumb.
It's
That's all I'm gonna say.
it's whatever
I fuck with
category
y'all.
though.
I fuck
It's
with
like
y'all, but y'all dumb
post
as
you,
hell.
post
I got
you.
a lot of.
Oh.
What'd you say, Leah?
No, go ahead.
I got a lot of homies that scammers, right? You niggas
Yeah.
is posting your everything, your whole life on this motherfucker. Y'all posting goddamn it when you was born, what time? Like these niggas on here, you know what they doing?
That's
y'all
not
shit on the
playing.
black web.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know what I'm
That
saying?
is true.
They like,
That's
oh,
really
shit,
real.
credit card hack. You think?
There you go.
You know what
I
I'm saying?
mean,
Can't post everything. That's all I'm saying.
But-
Sometimes you gotta move aside. You don't always have to let nobody. You know, sometimes let a motherfucker think. You know?
no. Did you see the one where it was like the sex one? So it was like places you had sex, and it said market X where you haven't had sex, and it was some
Yeah.
crazy shit on that list.
And everybody.
And
Probably,
everybody's doing it. I'm like, and bitch, you wonder why you're not getting wifed up.
everybody had the same answer.
She's like, yeah, let me post mine. And
bitches
and then
be
you're
dumb as
posting
hell
about
for
love
that.
the next day, and then you're posting about this the next day. Like, you wonder
She's got
why?
inspirational quotes.
can't
about
act
her.
like a
What?
whole. What Leah saying. What Leah trying to tell y'all is you can't post like a whole Monday and act
Don't
like
let
a
people
White
know about
Tuesday.
you and what you've done. Let them experience you, not tell them what you've done and show them on fucking social media. That shit's crazy.
Crazy,
And then you wonder why you're not getting wifed up. I mean, it's insane.
crazy.
niggas, they could talk about it. They could talk about who they fucked or what they done. But women, especially the women who are looking for men and relationships and future husbands and to be talking about that all the time, you're putting all your business out there, like, and you're looking like you are promiscuous.
But I feel like in this generation, in the generations to come, at least for me, I get a sense like they don't care though. They don't care about
Very liberal.
the true relationships. The it's us versus the world,
Basically.
mentalities anymore.
Right.
I don't see that anymore.
Yeah.
I see a lot more like, well, if my dude's not okay with me grinding on other men, we can't be together. I'm like, I wouldn't be with you either.
We can't get engaged if they can't accept that. Like, of
Right.
course
That's
you would.
crazy.
Listen, I see chicks post they messages and shit like that's lame. To me.
No, for
Like,
real.
come on, man. How
Like,
you gonna post a nigga? I don't do none of that shit. Like,
It's
I'll
so-
move in silence. Like, that's lame. Like, y'all,
Nah,
y'all want some
I
attention?
should.
Y'all ain't used to this. That's how you know motherfuckers want no shit growing up. They probably won't get no play. And now they getting some play. They want to show y'all when you women out here posting your messages, your threads, that make niggas that want you don't even want you no more.
I'm not even gonna lie. I posted, but it'd be motivational stuff. Like when
That's
people are like, "Oh, I hope you have a blessed day." Like when it's stuff like that. But when it's like when people post like a guy either like saying something sexual or dogging them or whatever,
Yeah,
and you're
I'm
like,
not
"Yeah,
posting
fuck
that
this
shit,
guy."
yeah.
For me, it's just like you said with men, they talk about not everyone. They talk about who they sleep with, right? They run their mouth and brag. Not everybody, but most men. It's the same thing with women. You're posting these messages. You're trying to post this and that just to show these men that you're so desirable.
Right.
You know what I mean? Instead of just showing it yourself, like without even talking or showing shit. You know what I mean? Like they have to have like receipts and proof that they're desirable, and that's pretty crazy.
Ladies, I'd have been around every man you could think of, right? White, black, Italian, Persian, it don't matter, Indian, European, you can name it, France, whatever, right? A man like a woman who be themselves, right? You don't have to be extra. You know what I'm saying? Like, this how they know y'all ain't never had shit. What do you want to do? I want to go to a steakhouse. You know what I'm saying? You excited. You running up the,
Right.
You got to act like you ain't new
steak.
to this shit. You got to act like you
Yeah,
ain't. And listen, this real shit. Y'all got to act like y'all not new to this shit. Because when you act like you new to this shit or this, you're excited, sometimes you got to come in there like a boss. Sometimes you just got to come in there and make this, you know what I'm saying? You got to do what you do. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But, everybody do their thing. But just, don't act so like, like, I don't know, like you new here because then, like, they take advantage of that shit.
They think you
know
go
what I'm
for
saying?
anything.
Thank you, Leah.
I feel it.
Liah The Doll.
I know it. My walking billboard right here.
This man is the hype man.
Okay,
Look, listen.
yes.
Flavor Flav's cool, but
Y'all gonna know.
we got
who I
new
am at
hype
the end
man
of
on the
this.
scene,
That
man.
nigga Flavor said Flavor. Flavor.
It is stuck in your head ever since.
Hey, you know what though? I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I met. D remembers this. So our uncle Freeway Rick took me to go meet Flavor Flav at his house. And I'll be honest with you, I went up there and I didn't know what to expect. But when we went up there and we met him, I swear to God, that the same man that you see on TV, it's not. I'm telling you right now, it's not an act. It's not a facade. That is really who that guy is.
Wait, is it the Real House on VH1? Like
No, so it's not that though.
With the dinosaur? The dinosaur was lit.
The dinosaurs were dope. They were dope. But no, but still better. Still had an amazing mansion. You still, the man's got money. Don't be fooled. Flavor is still rich.
Okay.
But that man did not separate who he is for TV and who he is in person. No, that is who he is 24/7. I was like, bro, how are you not exhausted? How are you not tired?
Right.
But it's not because it's not an act. That's who he is. That man was bouncing around, Flavor Flav in this, Flavor Flav in that. Yeah, yeah, word, son.
You could always tell that was him. For
that
real.
was definitely him.
Like
yep.
Some people you can tell that's him, and some people you can know like, no, you're faking it. Like you're putting tens on tens.
Right.
But with him, I've never thought that he was faking anything.
Never.
I never thought he was like, oh, he's doing that for TV. I just thought that was him for sure. Like
super cool dude, super cool guy.
Yeah,
he's a super cool guy.
I would love to meet him one day. How old is he? Like 70?
He's in his 60s.
Oh,
he's 60.
60s.
That was funny because he told Rick, he said, "Welcome to the 60th floor, Rick."
That's funny. Not the 60th floor.
Oh my God. Like that
that's cute. That's very cute. That's very cute.
What did he say? He said, "Welcome to the 60th floor, Rick."
That is funny. Oh my God. Yeah.
Yep. Old man still coining some cool terms.
Aw, I wish I could meet him. Maybe one day, Flavor Flav.
Never know. All right, let's get into Megan and Nikki's tours.
You want me to start it off, or you
Go
want?
ahead. You know what? Leah's been. She's got the one to know.
Let me sit up for this a little bit. No, for real. So of course people are talking about, like, obviously Nikki's tour. She's had 37 or 38 sold out shows.
Damn.
And she's sold out all of US already. She's done with the US leg, and now she's on the European tour, and she sold out everything so far. She's even doing a second US tour leg starting September. That's how successful it is. They asked her to do it again, and she's like, yeah, I'm gonna do this again.
Leah, real quick.
Huh.
Are you talking as a fan, or these are facts?
It's facts and fans.
Okay.
But this is pure. You can look it up. It's pure facts.
Okay.
You can look it up. It's pure facts.
Hey, D.
Don't fuck with them Nikki
D?
fans. They get down on your
Hey,
ass.
D, don't
Hey,
be
fuck
messing with her.
them Nikki fans.
Don't be messing
Them
with
Nikki
Nikki.
fans.
Don't
crazy.
you dare. Don't
Don't.
you dare.
They
Don't
bonding
do it.
her out. She
No,
ain't even have to do
no,
it
but
no more.
listen. Me, I've been a fan of Nikki since 2009. Like, her before she was like really, really like out. I'm not a hardcore Barb though. Like, I'm not gonna argue with no one on Twitter, at all. I'm not gonna argue with I just don't have time in the day to do that.
Okay.
To sit there for hours arguing with people. I don't. However, I will defend my mouth if people try to talk down on the queen. But yeah, no, I'm not a hardcore like super fan to where I'm like threatening and wishing this and that, and just being kind of ugly. Like, not saying that every Barb is ugly. There's some Barbs out there just go very extreme, and I'm just not that type of Barb. But I am a Barb nonetheless. Anyways, yes, 37 sold out shows. And she's like she hit the new record of the highest selling touring. I think I wouldn't say artist yet. I don't know if she reached that milestone yet of just artist period, but for sure female artists.
Now, how do you feel about these recent allegations that she has been caught with? And they're not saying directly what it is.
Yeah.
But they're saying substance.
Well, luckily, Nikki was on live the whole time the whole process was happening.
Which
Everything.
was very smart of her. I'll
Smart.
Definitely give her that.
Very smart, because, anything could have happened. Like, I mean, people could say anything, right? But that's the thing about Nikki. Like, she's so intuitive and smart, intelligent. Like, she knows, like, she can pinpoint certain things in what situations. So, like, for her to be on live before all of that even transpired, she's like, hey, this is the first funny business thing that's going on right now. So I'm going to just be on live, and I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to show my fans and the world just in case. And then escalate it from there. And rightfully, and she's been on live the whole time. So she was on live the whole time. So I thought that was really smart. And as far as like, of course, people who don't like her are not fans. They're going to say drugs. When you say drugs, people automatically think like, drugs. They don't think weed.
But you know what though? I think.
But that's been the running thing with Nikki. They're like, oh, Nikki's always been on drugs.
She always looks sober.
That's always been somebody's like.
Here's the deal.
Thing to say about her.
When it comes to Nikki, right?
She always looks sober.
I will say this: you can't take away from her that she is considered one of the legends, right? You can't take it away. You can't.
13 years in the game, still running.
Right.
Still running.
Right.
Like, come on.
You can't. Whether there's, personally me. Yeah, I've liked some songs. There's some. Wasn't my thing, but that's okay. Because I still give her the respect of what she's accomplished, what she's done. Now, to this whole accusations of her having this substance, I have seen the internet. I've seen comments running wild. Oh, it was crack, coke, fentanyl.
I'm telling you, they want it to be that.
It's like, let's stop it. Let's be real. If it is any substance, weed or a vape pen at most, that's the honest facts. That is at most. But I think, we live in such a world that loves to hate, loves to tear down people's success. They're immediately going to
they
jump.
They're like, oh yeah, that was crack, that was coke, that was fucking pills.
They want it to be that.
Of course.
So
and
bad.
You know what's crazy? Nikki never denied or downplayed her previous, she used to take perks.
Right.
But she never took coke, and that was a running joke for a lot of people that she was a cokehead. But she admitted in so many songs like about perks that she used to be on perks and all that.
Right.
So it's not like she ever denied it. Like she's put that up front for people to know.
Right.
So for people to try to just throw anything at her now just because they don't like her or whatever the case may be, you're a fan of someone else. You know how these fan bases are just at war constantly.
Oh, absolutely.
At war constantly,
it's a
you know.
lot of
So they're
conflict.
just like, they're just waiting for the next thing for someone to, you know, something bad.
But like I said, don't get me wrong. I'm Team Meg. Team Meg.
Go
You know,
Meg.
yeah,
Go
right,
Meg.
Go Meg.
Go Meg.
But whether I'm Team Meg, Team Nikki, facts are facts.
Why are you Team Man?
Man, I'm Team Meg. D, you know what, D? Let me fill you in on that.
Here we go. Let's dive
All
deep
right.
into this. Go ahead.
I'm about to break. It's a whole history thing behind this. All right. Okay. As y'all know,
History lesson.
I grew up in Texas.
Okay. Right.
Growing up in Texas, the thing about Texas, and every artist out of Texas, even to today, can contest to this. When it comes to the music, comes to almost anything. If you're in that state, the support, the complete, like, you got this, it is huge out there.
Okay.
We support and we stick by everybody like it's to death, right? The loyalty is unreal out
Everything
there.
based in everything.
That's why if you think about this, let's go back early 2000s. You guys remember this era? Mike Jones, Slim Thug, Chameleonaire, Paul
281-330-8004.
That's
Come on,
right.
Johnson, final out. Yeah.
But you know why that
Yeah.
era? You know why that era took off so hard, like it did, and affected the entire world? And I'm saying world, not country, world.
Okay.
Is because every one of them artists had each other's back. When one blew up, they pulled up the next, pulled up the next. It was the domino effect, right?
Yeah.
Because even I remember underground artists. I remember growing up. I grew up in that era, and I remember going to, let's say, San Antonio, Texas.
Right.
We had such love and support for an artist that wasn't even known. We're like, you know what? Give me your CD. I'm gonna pay $20, whatever you need for it, and I'm gonna jam that shit all throughout everywhere I drive. That's how we did it.
I can respect that. That's
Right.
love for real. Like,
That's
you know
love
what I mean?
for real. That's
Yeah,
how we did
for
it.
real. For real.
So now back to Meg Thee Stallion, right? The reason why I'm so defensive with Meg Thee Stallion because she is from Houston. She's a Texas artist. And one thing about that, we have our Texas artists to the fullest. It doesn't matter what they said, what they didn't do. It's just like
A lot of Texas artists are fire, though. If you
Yeah,
think
they are.
about it, though,
Leah, right?
they are, like, honestly.
and you know what? If you ever listen to Meg Thee Stallion's like freestyles, that's that Texas style Houston flow that just comes through, and you can't. It's
Look,
unmatched.
I'm not a hater. I love her freestyles. Like,
Her
I'm a
freestyles are
barb,
amazing.
and I love Nikki. And personally, I don't really, relate to Megan. But you can't deny music at the end of the
Right
day.
on.
You can't
But
deny
that's
music.
why-
So who y'all think better? Let's debate this.
Oh, God.
Meg.
He trying to stir some shit up.
Meg Thee Stallion. Sorry. Look, listen. I'm rocking with Meg Thee Stallion.
Look, no, I'm a ride with Nikki because although I think Megan has some good music, I think she's a good freestyler. She's raw. Nikki just hands down the bars, the pen.
Okay.
You just can't match the metaphor. You just can't match any of that. No
But
one
listen,
can match any of that.
I'm gonna say this though.
Like, you have to really think about things. Like, if you, and I won't say that people, I don't want to say this the wrong way. It's kind of, you would know, if you catch certain things that she says in her songs. And I'm not saying you have to be smart, but, like, you have to know certain words. You have to know certain meaning. Like, you have to know.
She's very subliminal.
You have to
I'll give her
know.
that.
Like, you have to, like, learn this shit, like, from school. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just schooling you, bitches. Respectfully.
But,
But I
but
mean,
my
I
big
love that
thing
intellect.
is-
I love that.
And I know exactly what you're talking
I
about.
love it.
Because I've noticed a lot of female artists do that right now. There's Lotto. She does a lot of subliminal throws.
Yeah.
Cardi, Meg, Nikki. It's a lot of subliminal
Right.
battles happening right now. But I'll be honest, I want y'all to call out a name just one time. Just say the name one time. Just like Kendrick
Yeah,
did to Drake.
that would be dope.
Just how
No,
they
because
did
they
it.
came out like,
They said
Boom,
fuck
boom,
you,
and
Drake,
boom.
and F you,
Fuck.
Kendrick. That's all I asked
they
for.
did.
Is drop some names in this.
But
thing.
you know what's really crazy to me? How the females can beef and everything is like, oh my god, but the men beef is like nothing. People egg it on, but then they don't egg, like, they just, like, what am I trying to say? Like, it's different when the female beef and the men beef.
I'll give. Yep.
It's
I'll agree to
way
that. I'll agree to
different.
that.
Females beef, and nobody pull up and ever fight. And,
The men don't pull
when
up
the man
either.
beef-
Who pull
shit
up?
get real. Like, okay, Drake and Prime.
Besides in the past when people shot each other.
Beef. The shit for a minute, it was just like a cool little beef. You know what I'm like? It's all right. You know
One of the best beefs this generation's ever going to witness, too.
Then, you know, Drake's security ended up getting shot in front of his crib. I heard the weekend something happened to his crib. And then, you know, I heard that Kendrick was supposed to drop again, but then he ain't gonna drop because what happened
Kendrick,
you know what I'm saying?
They're
So
playing chess though. That's chess games that are playing.
It
If you
is.
read that book, what is it? It's man, I'm spacing the name of this book right now, but they're taking plays right out of it. It's like a war book, right? They're taking plays right from it. We did our little disses over the
Right.
but now we're doing these little real life hits.
Yeah.
Let's just say you know if they are.
I mean, hit
we're
them
not
up.
saying they're doing
I
this
mean,
for
come
real.
on now. It has been a long time since Biggie and Tupac. I mean, you know what I
Right.
mean? That
greatest beef of all time was
Man.
Nicki Minaj and Cardi B.
Yeah, but they didn't drop no names on each other though, bro. That's
just
my
talking
that's
shit.
You
my
know,
biggest issue.
what I was trying to say is for men, they're like, yeah, rap is a competitive sport, so it's okay for men to beef, but for women, it's different. It's not okay, and that. You know, when women say certain things in songs, they're like, oh, no, you were talking about this person. Oh, hell no, we have beef. Rap is competitive, no or yes?
Rap is very competitive.
Okay,
it was
that's
built,
how
it
it
was
started
built on,
to
it
do
was
that,
built
right?
on beefs.
That's
It
what I'm
was
saying.
Built on this.
So all of a sudden now, I feel that females are just so caught up and just, you know, in their feelings whenever someone's coming at you.
Listen, how about
Respect
this?
it and drop your shit and come at them too.
wanna
But it's
become-
become a whole different thing, a whole world of fan bases, wars,
Right.
and threatening families and threatening people, and you know, like
Listen, you wanna
calling
be
the
my
cops on
favorite
the
artist?
houses and calling cops and CPS on people's families. It's just
Which
it's
is wild.
wild
It's
as
wild.
hell.
But if you want to become my favorite as a female artist, you want to become my number one. Right now it's Meg, you know, Houston, Texas. Yeah, I got her back.
Let me ask you this, Steve, real quick. Why Meg? You know, she has a young brother. You know, he had a bright future for herself, going some places in life. You know what I mean?
Wait, her brother?
And, you know, he's
Wait,
incarcerated.
who's her brother?
He's I said she had a nice young brother.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
okay.
Okay.
He was going somewhere in life. You know, now he's incarcerated in Los Angeles. You get what I'm saying?
Wait, why is he
Meg?
incarcerated in Los Angeles?
He's
I ain't even heard of this.
incarcerated
Wait,
in
Meg?
Meg's brother is incarcerated. Hold on, back up.
Wait, she has a
Go,
brother?
why is he
Y'all
incarcerated?
So listen, let me tell y'all
She
something.
has a brother?
They already ain't listening right. I said she has a young brother. Young brother.
We're like,
Already
huh?
she got-
Wait a minute,
no,
why-
She have
listen to me
ADHD,
first.
sorry.
Listen to me first. Listen. She has a young brother that had a bright future, going somewhere in life. The sky, the ceiling was pretty high for the young brother. You know what I mean? But now he's incarcerated in Los Angeles, right? Who am I talking about?
Who are you
not
talking about? I don't
her
fucking know.
brother, a young brother.
A young
Oh,
brother.
hey, young. I was like, I know she don't
who
have
you're
a
talking
brother.
about.
The singer.
D, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all right now.
Yeah,
He did
she
that
got-
shit. He did that shit. He
Now,
did
let me
that
ask you
shit.
this. Let me ask you all this. The people. Okay. It seemed like the case was a little bit like they said she got caught lying.
Several
You know what I'm saying?
times.
Several times.
And shout out to
Yeah.
Mob Radio.
I
Shout
ain't
out
gonna
to
lie,
Mob
that
Radio
motherfucker
because all my research that I've known about this case because of Mob Radio, Malagograms of Mob Radio. She laid that shit down flat
Right?
from start to finish. She even went to the court dates and shit. Like she was reporting there. She was on top of it, and she's really what made me kind of understood the whole case and like just to kind of just go through it and just decide what I believe is to be true or not. And I'm sorry, there's a lot of
That's
discrepancies
all
in
I'm
that
saying.
case.
This young brother had a bright future. It was a lot of lies caught in the case. He still got locked up because in the United States, if a woman said,
Free. Oh, they gonna hate
now,
me.
now I ain't gonna lie, it seemed like he was just fucking.
I'm gonna say
It
free
seemed like he was fucking her and the friends. You get what I'm saying?
He
Some
was.
feelings got
Definitely was.
attached.
Like a
Some
dog,
feelings
he
got
was.
attached.
Like he
You know what I'm
dog,
He
he
was a
was.
damn dog.
A fucking dog ass, he was.
When you fuck with a nigga with that root, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? You
yeah,
get-
a fucking
you get
dog.
attached, you know what I'm saying? And it's some, it just shows you. I'm gonna say this, Meg. I have no problem with you, Meg. I fuck with you, right? But I'm
Go,
gonna say
Meg.
this, right?
Yeah.
If y'all have a problem, now
Go,
she
Meg.
did get shit.
Go, Meg.
Somebody shot her in the foot. Somebody, I don't
Right.
know who.
Tory.
I'm gonna say this. They could have been arguing over the gun or whatever.
Do y'all believe over the argue of the gun? Because I do. I feel like two girls was pissed at each other because what?
Yeah,
you fucking
yeah,
my
that's
man?
probably what happened.
I'm
They
fucking
made
your
a
man.
mistake and did
Oh
it.
hell no, bitch! You not my friend no more. Tussling. Boom. He tried to grab it and then boom. Not saying that she didn't get shot in the foot because she did, obviously, right? Not saying that that never happened, but there's the circumstances around it. Like, did he actually like, I'm gonna shoot you right now, or was it a tussle? She got shot and he had, you know what I mean?
I'll be honest. That is a very. I haven't heard that one. The tussle over the gun.
You haven't heard that?
I haven't heard that one.
It's a thing.
I will. That is new. I haven't heard that, at least for me. Very interesting. That's very interesting.
It's a tussle. Yeah.
That's a very interesting
And
one.
that's why, like, all the discrepancies, like, it's just. And then at one point, Kelsey was supposed to testify on behalf of
Yeah, I
Megan,
do
and then
remember
she
that,
didn't
yep.
end up saying anything. Like, you know, it's just. And then you got the whole thing with Kelsey calling Tori after the fact, or Tori calling Kelsey after the whole shooting ordeal.
Right.
So I don't know, but do your research. I mean, who knows? I wasn't there when that
I
happened.
don't think Steve is really agreeing with us with
I-
this.
look,
No,
I wasn't there
actually,
when that happened, so I can't say
I will
what
give it
exactly
this.
happened.
Motherfucker,
But do your
Texas all
research.
the way.
Do your research.
That nigga socks say Texas.
He said, we riding for big old Texas.
That motherfucker
That's
still
right.
got a
Big
Texas.
old
Big old
Steve
Texas.
got a
That's
Texas license plate.
That's
That
right.
nigga been in Arizona for 10 years, still got a Texas
He
license
still-
plate.
Go
Back
back
just to renew the place.
Hey, go look at my 88 Cutlass. I still got my Texas plates on it.
Okay.
True story. And I still got my car with the Texas plates. True story. No, but you know that's an interesting one. I'll be honest with you. I have not heard.
You didn't hear that one?
yet. That's a good one.
You haven't heard it? I'm
I give props
surprised.
to it. That's a good
Yeah.
one. That puts little things in
Yeah,
perspective.
because you know, girls, we know.
Right.
Trust me. I'm like, from a girl's perspective, it's like
But I'm still standing on.
that he actually
Tori
picked up that gun, said, "I'm gonna shoot you," or whatever the fuck.
He goes, no. He said,
Dance, bitch, dance. Bands to make her
I'm not
dance.
laughing at you, Meg. I'm laughing with you. I promise.
Bands to make her dance. That's
Yeah,
what it
something,
sounds
right? He said, dance, bitch.
Yeah.
like he was in the Wild West.
Some Ike Turner shit. Damn.
Like, look, I know you were in the West, Tori, but it's not the Wild West anymore. You can't just be like,
No. It's just like, but it's like I said, do your research. I wasn't there, so I can't say what exactly happened. I'm just sorry. I can't do that.
Meg, Tori,
But the
and her
research
friend
that you
got
do,
notes.
interpret it how you want and believe what you want.
You know, I gotta say I'm with Meg still.
Okay.
But
That's
I
fine.
like that one though.
That's fine. Yeah.
like that.
It's
The
just
two-
what I learned though.
I,
you know?
I like that because you know I like that was the tussle over the gun could have went off,
Yeah.
but that would have been a good shot though over a tussle.
Yeah. You know, I
That's
mean,
a pretty damn good shot over a tussle.
but then it's like the fragments. Fragment.
Okay.
Oh no, I really want to do the
Right.
listen. I really want to do the Bigfoot reference, but I don't want to offend people, so I'm not gonna
Nah,
do
I
that.
want to hear it. I want to hear it.
Actually, I'm curious.
Fragment.
Steve,
She said,
I'm actually
Steve,
curious.
Nick-
I'm gonna be honest with Liah The Doll. This is lead on the table.
All right.
hey, you.
But you
I
know,
don't give a
Nikki,
fuck.
when she came over her Bigfoot diss, like the joking around diss, and she was like, "Fragment foot, bitch, fragment, fragment ass foot,
Hell
bitch."
no.
Hey, what if secretly Meg was like in
Fragment
in
foot,
her
bitch.
house listening to it and she was just laughing? She's like, "That was pretty good."
No,
Nikki."
no, but she actually
funny
no,
as
but she
hell.
actually was on live recently, and she wasn't she was referencing that, but she didn't say that. She was like saying something else and like having the same kind of
Hey,
reference.
speaking of, did y'all see that new Eminem song he referenced
I
Megan's
look,
fame in it?
yes, I just heard it today.
Okay, so I'm not gonna lie. I'm a big
Eminem's
Eminem
a
fan.
beast. I don't
I'm a
care.
big Eminem fan.
Oh, he's my favorite.
He hard.
And so when he
And
brought
from
back,
the
he
D.
brought back. I'll be honest with you, he brought back a classic that I remember in middle school when he dropped that song, the original. So when he brought that back, all these memories started flooding in. I was watching this shit. I was like, damn, man, I remember this shit.
Eminem is forever the GOAT. Like,
Yeah.
he's up there. He is like.
I ain't gonna lie. When he hit with the Meg the Stallion, you know, if you know what did he
I
say?
know-
What was it? He said exactly.
He said
He's like,
something about. I wonder if I rap on a something with a foot. Something. What did
he said no.
say?
He said, do I got a shot?
Do
at
I
a
got a
feet?
shot at a foot? Yeah.
Yeah, but
her-
Meg,
at
he
Meg-
said something Meg the Stallion. Do I
something
got a
about
shot
Meg
at the
got a
feet?
At the feet. Yes. Yep. Yeah,
I
yeah.
caught that. I was like,
He said
damn.
he got a who?
He got a shot at the feet,
He's at-
and he was
he's like, if I-
referencing to
something
Meg the
about
Stallion
Megan,
as a
do I have
feature, but he said
do I
shot
have
at the
a
feet.
her or at the feet or something.
He went crazy.
You know,
Hey,
Eminem don't give a
listen.
So
fuck.
what y'all saying? So what y'all basically saying is, Meg done took a couple L's. Fragment foot, bitch. I got a shot at the feet. They going crazy.
You know, D D, speak for yourself on the L's. But
Steve got two,
Right, he said, hold on,
Steve got
Texas.
2 L's in his last name. His last name should
Texas,
be Cool
this
J.
is Texas Hold'em in this bit.
listen,
Like,
that's
hold
right.
on.
Hey, listen.
Steve got 2 L's. His last name should be Cool J.
L-
LL Cool J. You get
That's
it?
a good one. That's a good one. Yeah.
Listen, hey, you know what? Hey, it's Texas,
Damn, Steve,
goddamn
why they
it.
come here
LL
to
Cool Steven.
Steve don't give a fuck what we say about Mag. He said, hold on now. Let me ask y'all this. If Megan Thee Stallion, didn't y'all say something about Megan Thee Stallion tickets was $20? I'm gonna let Liah down take the
Oh.
floor.
Oh, damn. Y'all gonna hate me again. But, I mean, it's the truth. I mean, you can just look it up on yourself if you wanted to. But, yeah, so, like, okay, of course, Nikki's been winning with selling out her shows. So, that's been the talk of the thing, you know, because before they were down that Nikki could do that before she started her tour. There's, like, just talking all kind of shit, you know? So, and she's just proving them, like, back, like, 37 consecutive sold out.
Well, that's a lot. I'll give that. That's a lot. That's a
Shows.
lot.
And there's more to come, and she's still doing it.
a
So,
lot.
and she's doing a second leg of the U.S. She already finished the leg of
Okay.
the U.S.
Second leg.
In September, she's doing the second leg. So
Second
another
leg.
round of all the fucking states.
Hey,
and
get your
cities.
money. Get your money. That's a lot of money.
Damn.
That's a lot of money.
Because she's so successful,
Tori's a
they
lot of
offered
money.
that for her to do that again, and she's like, hell yeah, I'm gonna do this for my barbs.
She's smart. She's smart.
Of course, I would too. Shit.
So the more.
So there's been talk around, of course, after her Nikki success on the
Okay.
tour,
Uh-oh.
Meg, which her and Glorilla, you know, but it's
Best
it's
friend.
Meg's
Steve's
tour
best
though.
friend.
Right. just hold on a sec. Would she be able to have sold out tour dates? Is she a superstar that everyone says she is? Is she that caliber and status of a celebrity, a superstardom, that she could sell out her shows?
Are you talking about as like a second run?
No.
Like-
I'm talking about just in tours, period. Because this is Megan's. Isn't this her first tour?
No, but this is her
But
first
she-
major, like her major sellout tour, though.
It's not her first tour.
I don't.
We have to look that up.
Let me get back to that. I'll look
But
that
yeah,
one up.
because there's been talk about her tour because of the success of Nikki's tour. So they're like, okay, you know, Meg is this superstar. Let's see it. You know what I mean? People have been talking about it. Of course, people are like, yeah, of course, you know. And there's been things that came out like, yeah, Megan, she's already sold out, da 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 da. But then there's documents that came out to where it's not completely sold out, and it just came out recently too. By the way, I can show you later on. They're not completely sold out, and even the Madison Square Garden one, they said that one sold out.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, they did say that was sold out.
It wasn't.
What?
The documents came out. It wasn't.
Sorry, buddy.
And
You
even
are not
but even
the father.
okay, keep in mind, even if it was just listen. Now, of course, people are jumping on this because, of course, the fan bases are at war, right?
She explained this shit
It
thoroughly
could,
about her
I'm
girl, Nikki.
telling you, I'm just speaking facts too, like on behalf of everyone though. Even though it wasn't completely sold out, it's probably like maybe, I don't know, 100 plus seats that were still open. So, but that's still a lot that, you know, that was sold. But like I'm saying, I'm not biased, okay? Like I speak, you know, I look at stuff and speak facts, or I try to speak facts. But it wasn't sold out, but they were saying it was sold out.
Right.
But there were still seats open. Like, you know, there was still a good amount of seats open. But nonetheless, there was a lot of seats that were sold. But it wasn't sold out. So it's like putting that narrative that, yeah, you know, she sells out her, you know, she's selling out her stuff too. But it's not completely the case. And
Well-
then the seat filler thing.
Oh, like as they were saying, what was it? They were saying people, or she was actually buying the seats to fill it.
Yeah, there were seat filler things. And then there was like $20 tickets. So
Pause. You said
No, did he?
it was $20 tickets.
$20 tickets.
Steve, what you doing in that situation?
I'm taking my whole family, bro.
No.
$20. I'm taking my whole family, bro.
Shit.
Hell yeah. Hey, you know what? This right here just proves that Meg Thee Stallion's a win. That's a W right there. $20 a ticket. I'm taking my whole family,
You
bro.
said
Yeah.
everybody going VIP.
That's
Fuck
true.
what VIP
That's right. Hey,
is.
front row seats. There's gonna be a lot of craziness going on up on the stage.
Yeah, I
$20
mean,
ticket, whole family.
but not trying to. I'm not trying to shit on that though. It's just the facts that I've seen. Tickets were selling for $20. They were offering people to be seat fillers. Like, so you know, I mean, yeah.
Well, you know
she's
what?
that girl, but she don't try to say like it's sold out and it's authentic. And because I bought my Nikki ticket, and that shit was like, how much was it? It was like $800.
So you didn't take the whole
And
family?
I was, No. Fuck no. This is my moment. This is my moment. Okay. I'm not taking my family. No, I went with my sister. It was a great time. Like it was the best time. It was my first concert too.
I can see though Nikki giving a good show though.
Oh,
Especially for those prices. I feel like she's a performer.
I cried.
You know what though?
Just because of just being a fan since 2009, is all the songs from like, you know, even the older songs. It's just like, it was very emotional, and just I relate to a lot of her songs. Like some of them motivated me to like, you know, it's just motivation. Like since I was, you know, a younger woman.
Hey, you know what though? I agree with you. Nikki was around in my young generation too.
Mm-hmm.
I remember she was killing charts. She had, you know, she was like the what'd she say? She's the female Lil Wayne.
Yeah,
She was doing her thing. I'll never take that from her. You know, don't get me wrong. I do like Nikki, but I'm going to share a story with you guys back in 2011. And and I don't want nobody out there trying to talk about me being sassy and shit.
Oh yeah, because we're going through a pandemic right now with sassy. I don't want to hear that shit. We don't need that.
I don't want to hear that shit. But
pandemic.
2011, man. I'm 20 at this time. I'm 20, just turned 21 years old, right? And I'm bright-eyed and just like naive to the world and shit. Just got done with some other shit, whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm there, American Music Awards, backstage. I'm there for the entire week, watching everybody perform. It was actually amazing. I got to saw a lot of people that I grew up listening to do amazing things. Got them watch them pre-rehearse. I was there all day, every day. Well, Nikki was there. There's a lot of things I'll give her.
God.
She was there every single day. That they were given. They could have showed up the last day if they wanted to perform for the American Music Awards, right? But one thing I gave her, she was there bright and early, all day, rehearsing over and over every single day, getting ready for the 2011 American Music Awards.
I know that's right.
Funniest shit that I ever witnessed, though, the entire time.
Oh God, here we go. Here's the spin around to that story, actually.
Okay, so this is back when she was still with Safari, right? This shit is hilarious.
Safari.
She screamed at him constantly.
I would
There
imagine.
was one time, right?
I would imagine.
She was up there performing, and let me tell you something. If people that remember this, right? This was when she did the song with that one DJ, David Guetta.
Guetta, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so they performed that at the American Music Awards. It was big. It was a big hit. She was up there with him. He was up there doing his DJ thing, and his whole electronic mechanical thing opened up, right? And she come blowing out of it with sparks flying, right? And she's just shaking her ass, a lot of ass in it and shit like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I remember, I was like, damn, man, you know, she wants to perfect her craft. The entire time, there's goofy ass Safari over there, just like with the camera, just
yeah, like he all like,
yeah, right. He's over there like filming her, but he's just like goofing around.
Bitch,
and shit.
what are you doing? You have one job.
I ain't gonna lie, he was goofing around a lot. I saw him.
Yeah.
And then at one point, she lost her shit on him, bro.
Nah, I would too.
Like I was like. I was standing beside, right? Because I was like, I purposely stood beside like, the stage watching everybody going up. Because I'm like,
oh,
you know, 21 years old. I'm like, this is amazing.
Yeah, right. The best show ever, yeah.
Right? And so Safari's up there in the front row, like filming her performance. Because I'm assuming she goes back, she reviews it, see what she can perfect.
Of course.
She's a perfectionist.
Of course.
I'll give her props. But I just remember, man, she lit his ass up and down.
I wish I would have saw that.
Safari, are you mother effing? She was like screaming at the top of her lungs. Stopped the entire production. The director that was like calling all the shots stopped. Everything stopped, and she was just like screaming at the top of her lungs, ripping Safari. This was like a week entirety of it. Bro, I'm over there dead.
Oh
my
God!
I'm like, damn, Safari's an idiot. I was like, that dude dumb.
No one has video. No one has videos of that. I would love to see that.
This was back in the days when cameras and shit.
Oh, you're right.
Weren't like.
Right. Now everyone had them
nowadays,
out.
I'd be like, oh, TMZ here.
Here we go.
But no, I was dead though because
God.
she was destroying Safari in front of everybody, and the whole
That's
time.
my girl. That's my girl.
He was just like, he was like.
Well, he was doing that. He wasn't like pissed or nothing. He was just like,
he was like, I am.
Because he know he was being a clown. Like, please stop playing.
He took that shit.
Yeah.
So every time I see him,
that's just never mind.
When I see him now on reality TV, he's trying to be hard and shit. I said, hey, bro. I was like, let's get Nikki screaming at you, bro. It's gonna fucking check you real quick.
It's crazy for you to have that first hand experience, and then you look at him and he's like.
Well, I can't take him serious when he tries to be hard and shit. I'm like, bro.
Come on, stop it.
Don't make the
You're the same
Nikki,
guy that was popping, locking it to fucking super bass on the fucking stage.
That's right.
Like, please, like, come on.
That's right. But man,
Oh
I
my
was
God.
dead. I was dead.
That's
I saw
funny.
the whole thing unfold. I couldn't even.
Pop locked
He
him in
was. He
fucking
was
super
doing that
bass.
shit. Hey, you know what? He just recently talked about that.
What did he say? I
He
saw
goes.
something.
He goes. Man, I was doing wild shit back then.
He
He was just like.
like he was living life. Like,
Hey, but you know what? I will say this. Although so far he's not a guy I would consider someone who's like a hard dude and all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
But he took it like a champ. Props to that. Took it like a champ.
Yeah.
And then my buddy Fly, shout out to Fly. We'll talk to him soon. They were talking and stuff, and Safari was a cool dude.
Yeah.
At the end of it, he was a
I mean,
super cool dude.
no one's like questioning like whether he's cool or not. It's
Right,
just,
right.
Obviously, we've been following. It's just circumstances.
Relationships, reality TV
Relationships,
show.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you know. But of course, anybody could be like, you could be like horrible in a relationship or to your family members or whatever, and still be you could be a good person still.
Absolutely,
to other people,
absolutely.
To other people, you know.
Absolutely.
So.
But it was just a real experience, you know.
Yeah.
It was watching all that unfold, and then years later you see, you know, the breakup, the reality TV, everything that kind of unfolded afterwards. It's like, damn, man, I know why, bro. But listen, no, as a man, I'm now speaking from a man's perspective.
Man.
As a man, it's like, you know what, fuck that. I wouldn't put up with that shit. You're screaming at me
You
for an
know-
entire week because of what? Hell no, bro.
Yeah.
Hell no. D, what about you? Do you like women yelling at you?
When was this? When was this?
Shit, irritating.
when was this?
2011. This was back in 2011.
So it's like the start of her career. So, you know, of course, she just wants to be great, you know? I get it.
I get
like,
that. I get that.
If it was years later on, it's like, you know, but like it's the start of your stardom and you just want things to be perfect and the way
Well,
you want them to
I'll
be.
give her this. She only treated him like shit. She didn't treat the people around her.
Well, yeah.
She didn't treat like me or anybody standing there
Yeah.
like shit.
But not like, what's her name?
Oh, Katy Perry.
Katy Perry.
Oh, Katy. Hey, Katy Perry. Done. Donezo. No, but
Oh my God.
D loves Katy Perry though,
Katy
so
Perry.
D's gonna have her back. He loves Katy Perry. But anyway.
Fuck you, fucker.
No, but you know, yeah, Katy Perry, she's crazy. Yeah,
Yeah.
she was mean. She was mean.
Damn.
She was a mean person.
And I love all
Like,
her music.
But that's
No
what
bummer.
I will give Nikki that. The people around her, she was great. She was even kind of humble. I'll be honest with you. For her, even at her success level at that moment, because this is 2011. You got to remember, she's already
Just,
she's at the top.
Yeah.
Early in her career, but she's at the top.
but she's at the
her prime.
top. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
And I gave her, and that's why I can't hate on Nikki. I can't say bad things on Nikki because it's like, man, you know, she wasn't a bad, you know. It's
I
like,
just
not
feel
like
like
she
people
did
were
anything.
Sound like you
intimidated.
team Nikki, man.
No,
It's
T
not-
Meg, but you know, I just give Nikki her I just give
Respect.
Nikki her
It's all about
props. I just give her
respect, right?
respect. I just give her respect.
But I just feel like she just coming into the industry as a female rapper, as a black woman, as someone from Trinidad at that, you know what I mean? It's just like when it's a male dominant industry, especially at that time, and yeah, there was other, you know, female rappers and artists, but
right.
it was, you know, really male dominant. So she had to come in demanding her respect. Not, you know what I mean? You just have to do that as a woman, especially when you're by yourself. Like, you can't, like, if you come off as weak, they're gonna try to treat you
Oh,
as
absolutely,
such.
absolutely.
So I just feel like people think she's mean. I don't look at it as that. I just feel like she demanded her respect. She came in, she worked hard for it, and you know, she's trying to just get up there, and she's up there now. 13 years in the game, 14, almost 14.
Well, she definitely paved the way for women to be at the top of the game. You know, because if you really think about it, you know,
To still be relevant is crazy.
And to still be
Because
relevant.
we're other, you know, female rap artists,
right.
from like years and years ago are still relevant now.
Well, she definitely paved the way. I think a lot of these other. I think the reason why I will say this, although I'm Team Maggie, just be clear. I will say this.
You say that one more time.
The reason why a lot of women today are relevant, top of the game, running the game, is because Nikki did open that door for it. I will give her that. I can't deny it. I can't hate on
She
that.
did.
She opened that door for it.
She did.
Now I know there's a lot of beefs. There's a lot of misunderstandings. I think a lot of it is fueled by the fans, by people wanting to see this just ignite because that's just what comes with it.
Yeah.
But you can't take away from the fact that Nikki opened the door for what we have today in the female hip hop game. That's just.
I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna say this. You know, it was artists before Nicki Minaj because Nicki Minaj said she was looking at Lil Kim.
Of course,
Oh,
Lil Kim,
absolutely.
Foxy Brown.
Yeah, Foxy Brown.
A lot of people.
A lot of artists, but
a
like
lot.
Nicki came in and really, you know, she looked up to them people. She gave them people her flowers.
She did.
She took what they did, put it in her ideas, and she just mastered it. You know.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, shit.
So are you Team Nikki or Megan? And you better say the right answer.
Dang.
I'm just kidding.
Nah,
Not really, though.
I fuck with Nikki.
Yeah.
Nikki and Cardi. Cardi be going crazy.
Nikki or Cardi, and that's Nikki or Cardi
D, the question is Nikki
Or-
or Cardi?
or Cardi.
When you fill out the application, you put N-A with a line. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Really?
D's
Is
is
it because
like-
of
D's is like,
the physical aspects or
I'm
like
both
the
of them
actual
right now.
achievements?
Both of them right now.
Okay, physical aspects. Yeah.
D's like, who's making
Look,
the most money
he's
right
like,
now?
I'll take them both down right now.
So the difference between Nikki and Cardi
I rock with them.
The
Right.
difference between Nikki and Cardi is, you know, Nikki been doing it 10 years plus.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So you got to give it to her. She been doing it longer. Cardi on her way. You get what I'm saying? After she paved her way, Nikki is established and she's been doing it for quite some time. In the industry, a lot of people don't know this. You have to make it 10 years in the industry,
Yeah.
and that's hard
Absolutely.
to do. A lot of artists don't make it to
Very
that.
hard.
Yeah.
Nicki Minaj made it to that 10 years, so I salute her.
Yeah. I would say, even though I am very much Nikki, Cardi, she's had some hits. She
Mhm.
has. But personal as a person, she's funny, but she's said some like very questionable things, like threatening, you know, people, families, wishing death on, you know, people's mothers and wishing AIDS on people's mothers and just some crazy wild shit.
Oh,
That-
that's right. She did say that. She did say that, didn't
Who
she?
say that
She
to?
has. There's this guy, I think he was like a blogger or news reporter or whatever. She wished AIDS upon his mother.
Damn.
Yeah, you know, it's
I
just,
remember that.
she hit really hard with a lot of
that's
stuff.
Rappers, y'all did say that earlier, Liah The Doll. Rappers, they get pretty, you know.
Yeah, but when it's
Hey, when they go low, you get lower.
no, but when it doesn't come to other rappers, when it comes to normal everyday people, and you're threatening, like calling people monkeys and just a lot of stuff that she said.
That's pretty fucked up too. Yep.
I don't completely like or agree with, or I just feel like it's just as a person, I just don't like that. Like
Yeah,
it's
I see what you
not
mean, that
right.
energy and everything. Yeah.
And if she were to like apologize for the things that she said, I would honestly just, that would just be swiped.
It would
like,
be
you know what I
swiped,
mean?
yeah.
But she just hasn't, and that's been years and years and years of stuff. Like,
Right.
but you know, hey, it is what it is. But it's just the things that she said for me. And of course the beef between her and Nikki. Like I'm a Nikki girl. So,
Oh yeah, no, we
You know
know,
what I mean?
that. We definitely know.
but I
your
will
team,
never
Nikki.
I will never hate on someone because of fan war or whatever the case may be. Like I'll still give people their flowers. But
Right.
Hey, do y'all really think that what Joe Budden said? He said that the female rap era is ending.
It
You
is.
think that's true?
I mean, it
I
isn't,
don't know though,
but it is
shit,
though.
They on sexy red ass right now. I don't know. She on.
But she's
But
like,
how long is that gonna last though?
But listen,
I don't know. I can't
besides
speak on it.
besides Nikki dropping her Pink Friday 2 album, which is very very successful.
Oh yeah, that's super successful.
Yes, Sexy Red. She's like, I feel like she's like the only one right now that's hitting. Like even if it's not really great music,
Right.
it's hitting, it's sticking. You know. So I feel like she's like, with her marketing and her whole persona and brand, she's up there.
I get that.
But
Okay,
I feel like
okay.
it is kind of ending though. Unless Nikki puts out more music,
That's a
then
wrap,
it's
right?
not.
That's
But
we had. You know what? This
gotta
was a
pee.
good.
you gotta.
This
He
was
said, he said that's a wrap. We're
60
done.
seconds.
That was a good.
He basically won. at that.
Not
An outstanding decision.
Outstanding.
Flawless. Look, victory.
Victor.
Come here, scorpion shit.
Yeah.
No, but you know.
It's
You can't compare